We'll go ahead and get this ready and we'll do a small introduction. So, to preface this wonderful little one-shot we have going on today, the world is not a happy place. A trip to the countryside means being torn apart by a pack of animals. A good month means only 1 or 2 villagers have died painfully. Being fit and healthy means that you still have at least half of your working teeth. It's perhaps not surprising that children are tough, cynical little bastards. Ask any kid if Santa's real and they'll laugh at you before they steal your coin purse. The parents, however, they know better. Wintermas has always been a day of celebration, a day to gather around the fire to drink and eat, but the presents are a mystery. Not long ago, beautiful little toys, sweets, and cookies started appearing in every house across the land, all labeled from Santa. Every Wintermas morning without fail. Most people love these presents and accept it as a blessing, but there's others who see it as competition. Our scene opens up as the camera pans across a snowy field. You see a lone traveler crunching through the snow, and suddenly a pack of wolves besets them, being ripped to shreds. As it continues on, it skirts across this glistening white snowfield, and you see a rabbit being pursued by an Arctic fox. As the camera dips into a dark forest, quiet, you hear a deer skirting through the forest. As it comes out on the other side of this forest, it enters into a scene of a large industrial park. A 15-foot high steel fence wrapping around this nearly half square mile plot of land. Various size buildings and warehouses contained within, chimneys and smokestacks that reach hundreds of feet into the air, billowing out clouds and plumes of noxious gas. At the center, a large tower, almost 20 stories high, with a giant sign on it on every side in this glowing light that reads, Happy Joy Toy and Tobacco Company, Northern Region Headquarters, Frosthold. This is where our adventure starts today. As the camera pans through this building, through some cubicles and offices, through a bathroom where you hear a toilet flush, and finally comes to a stop at the lowest level in a waiting room. There's about 24 seats in here, and your group, the 5 of you, have been sitting here for roughly an hour. You've accepted this call to action, looking for an adventuring group to handle a very important, very lucrative, and of utmost important job. But not everybody was going to get a crack at this. Only one team was going to be hired. And you watch as group after group cycles in up this mysterious elevator and then comes out with their heads slung low. Finally, you hear the elevator bell ding as you see a group of three eclectic heroes. You see a Leonin, a Warforged, and a half-elf kind of sauntering their way out, chattering amongst themselves. That's when you hear from the desk around the corner, "Next." I said next. You see from the corner the upper half of a large rotund goblin woman, and she says, "Ah, shit, there's only one more of you." Yeah, yes, very much like Roz from Monsters, Inc. She says, okay. All right, come on, y'all of you. Over here. As she ushers you over to her window. Do you all head over? Okay. As you walk over, she has a clipboard in her hand, and she sets it on the counter, and she goes, All right, group name. All right, based off of that sound, I'm gonna figure you don't have one, so I'm gonna put the last resorts. Can't hear players. Why can't you hear the players? Yeah. I don't know if any of the players. All right, well, maybe you can hear him now. If not, I can always turn my volume up because should have everything set up right. So as she writes this down, she writes the last resorts at the top. She says, "All right, go ahead into the elevator." And you hear a ding over there as you see this like kind of like janky elevator, the doors clanking open with barely enough room for all of you. Okay. She says, so is Thapora heading outside and flying up? Okay. The Aarakocra in the group still no. How? Oh, wait. Oh, yep, nope. I know exactly why.
Fixed it?
Yep, I fixed it. It is now, yep, now you guys can be heard. Hey, there we go.
Yay.
All right, well.
What you doesn't know is it's a no-fly zone.
Yeah.
Now I'm muting the stream again.
I'll get in the elevator.
No such thing.
So as you step into the elevator, you see a small little hatch on the side of it open up that leads directly into the office where the small goblinoid woman was sitting. And she steps in with you. She has the pamphlet in her hand, and she presses the one button. And
is it taller than I am?
Is it how tall is who?
Who is a goblin?
Okay,
Apparently.
so probably about the same size, but she's about as wide as she is tall.
Damn.
And as you
down at her and ask if she needs help pressing the button.
She looks at you and kind of raises an eyebrow and pulls out this extending rod that is only about as tall as she is, and she reaches up and pokes it and goes, "Believe me, honey, I've been doing this a long time."
I pity you.
Yeah, believe me, the pay is worth it.
Wait, you get paid?
Well, we do, but things have been a little difficult, recently with the whole Wintermas and stuff like that. I think that's what the big boss is going to be talking to you about. So yeah, he'll be explaining all the details. So you feel the elevator kind of rumbling as you are slowly being taken up to the very top. And finally, when you do, you hear the bell ding, and the door to the back opens up, and it leads into this large open office. There's like a singular desk on the far side in front of this massive, huge window. And there's this large chair behind it, and you can hear someone muttering to themselves back there. As the doors open, you see this goblinoid, or this goblin woman walking out, and she says, "Mr. Happy Joy Sr., your next group is here." And you see that the chair turns around, and you see this kind of what at one time may have looked like a bright and shining entrepreneur, as the painting on the wall would describe. As you see this man who's full of life, full of vigor, this large full beard, thick head of hair, very fit, and he's standing in front of this particular building when it was being opened. As he turns around, you see that he has become slovenly in his age. His beard is ragged and disheveled, lost all of his hair, and he turns around. You can see he has bags under his eyes. And when he turns around and sees all of you, you see the goblin woman throws the clipboard at him and says, "Not only is it your next group, it's your last group, so, the name's appropriate." And he says, "Yes, thank you. You may go." She says, "Uh-huh. Now I'm gonna sit here and watch this. So I had nothing better to do now." So with that, the man steps out from around the table, looks at your application, says, "All right, so you're the last ones. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting more choices. But I have kind of kicked everyone out of here. All right, well, why don't we get the introductions done and out of the way with? So why don't we go in order here? We'll go left to right. Tell me who you are, what you can do, and what makes you special." So this is where you guys get to introduce your characters. So we will go in order as we have them on the screen here. As he points to Moroku. So if you want to, character name, race, class, whatever details or information you want to give.
Okay. He stands up, very serene, at least in appearance. Balding, slightly oriental look, carrying a longbow, and strapped to his hip is a long bullwhip.
Okay.
He looks down, says, "Name's Moroku Muyo. I basically what you call a monk. Travel to sites, study my art, do a little bit of calligraphy when I need, play the lute. Sorry, not play the flute.
You see, as you're saying this, he's taking notes.
I'm good at whipping things into shape, taking care of issue problems, helping people resolve things that might be giving them issues.
Yep. So
I mind my own business.
Oh, what business?
I mind my own business.
Oh, you mind your own business. Sorry, thought you said you ran your own business. Same
No.
Competition and all.
I don't have the patience to run a business.
Yeah, it does. You do kind of need patience in the seat.
And from and if you don't mind me saying, from the look between that and you,
yeah,
I don't want to run my own business.
Yeah. That was 2 years ago.
Oh damn, man! You might need to think.
Yeah, it hit me hard. This place. See, the thing was, I used to run the Happy Joy Toy and Tobacco Company down in Calamshan, where it's nice and warm and it's tropical and all that. And then my brother had to go and die, and I'm the eldest, so I had to take on Frosthold here. So yeah, you get what the family gives you, I guess. All right, bony looking dude.
Yeah, it's obvious that he's you say bony like he's skinny, or it's obvious he's a skeleton?
Is it obvious that he's a skeleton? Does he have anything that disguises that?
Well, it's just like a lot of wrapped up bandages, almost out of paranoia that because he and it's like a lot of knots around it. Almost like a paranoia that even though it's like he's magically held together, he feels like at any moment his bones are going to fall apart. So you see a lot of knots tied
Okay.
around it, a lot of wrappings everywhere.
Okay.
But it's not like,
so
it's not like it's hard to like. You can still hear the clicking and clacking of like ordinary bones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll look over at you and be like, "All right, the thin one. What's your deal?"
So my name is Sebastian Stefan Jorgen Hans Walter Klaus Innovov of the Third Tower Command. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if I have all these robes and bandages on me.
I don't care as long as you're wearing some.
Yeah, right now it's really cold in here. I don't have much meat on my bones.
Yeah, it's
I
it's,
think
it's
that
the
name
north.
way than you do.
But a lot of my friends call me Bob.
Yeah, there you go. You see that he scratches something out and just writes that down.
Like, what are you doing over there?
I just want to know your name. I want to know who I'm paying.
Oh yeah, okay. It's Sebastian Stefan Jorgen Hans Walter Klaus and Bob.
Got that, Bob.
Yeah, you got the Third Tower Command, right?
Right, totally. I have every single sentence.
I don't have a enlist rank, but it's like just in case.
Yeah. All right. So what can you do?
Oh, I'm the medic. I was once a nobleman, but I heard the call of duty, so now I'm a medic. Uh, I never really went to a monastery or anything, but you can say through a enlightenment time in my life, I have become that of a monk. And through like I don't know whatever's out there, the keys or maybe the fey lines, something out there allows me to just rub my hands. I'm pretty much like very close to him. And it's like everyone's like
Okay.
kind of like rub him. It's like so I can just feel the health of others. I can just tap into it, either improve it or make it worse. And I'm also don't want to peek over where he's writing about me.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, he's not. Of course, it's like he's wearing sunglasses to like hide the fact that he has missing eyes.
Okay. I figured as much. I saw he had
yes,
glasses on.
Yeah. You can see like his sunglasses slowly drooping over like his shoulder that he cannot see, but everyone else can probably see like he's obviously has no eyes
Yeah.
as he's trying to lean over, trying to like look where he's writing down about him.
You see that so far he has written down Moroku and Bob.
Bob.
And I probably like shaking my head, it's like
Um.
it's like wait, it's Stefan Jorgen Hans Walter Klaus and
Yeah. Believe me. Roz will get all of the main information once you guys are back here alive.
And I'm just glad I didn't put healing bitch.
Yeah. No. Believe me.
My last job, they were calling me healing bitch, and it's really hard to cash in those checks.
Well, you're not a cleric, so you're not. It's all right.
Oh, thank God! There's an identity crisis going on
Yeah.
with me sometimes.
All
It's
right.
like, if he ever like tries to look at me, I just like quickly like stand up, just like push up my glasses.
make sure that it's all straight up.
Yeah, push up my glasses, like just adjusting, like whatever it's like hiding the mouth.
And all right. So with that, he looks over and says, "All right, the one with the horns."
Styx stands up. You can tell that she purposely tries to like appear as tall as possible, but she's 5'11", so she don't have to try too hard. And she says, "I'm Styx, mercenary captain of a local group, looking for extra work."
Well, good to know I got a professional on hand. All right, short, sweet, and to the point.
I don't need to fuck around with formalities. You pay me and we're good.
That's what I like to hear. All right, the one with wings.
I'm Thapora. I am a beautiful bird.
Bird.
All eyes are on me. I'm a good distraction.
Well, probably need it with what's going to be going on.
And I can fly if Santa needs a sleigh.
Well, hopefully he won't be needing too much. All right, good to know. I guess last but not least, and he points over to the little goblinoid.
My name is Who. Used to be on a pirate ship with my brother named Yu. and I used to be the muscle.
Pirate ship, he dead, I'm assuming, rough life
No.
out at seas.
He's still out and about with me.
With you?
No, you's my brother. Me is
Yeah.
with you.
Oh. So who is with you?
I am who?
So who
You?
is with you?
No, you was out in sea with me.
So you is at sea with me,
Yes.
but I'm here.
Yes.
Who's the first?
For those of you who don't know, this is just the dumbest, longest running joke, but for Aaron's character and one of the other guys, Jared, where they play a warlock and a rogue named Me and You.
Yes.
So good, so glad that I could deal with this in a one shot.
I had to.
Yeah, you have to. You chose to.
Well, that too.
So he
Jared
writes-
do the same thing too.
He writes down who, but then puts a big question mark. Says, all right. So, get down to, now that we got our introductions, I'll introduce myself. My name is Quentin Happyjoy Sr. I am the eldest of the Happyjoy family line, and I am the current successor to the whole fortune. Once my once everything in the legalities is put aside, now that my brother's dead, so might be moving back down south sooner than later. But here's the deal. As you know, Santa every year gives out gifts on Wintermas. And it's kind of digging into our KPIs, those end of year numbers where not everybody's buying something at the end of, when we're getting close to Wintermas. The toy sales kind of dip because, hey, Santa's going to be bringing something. So, I recently sent some scouts up to Santa's home in the North Pole, but none have returned. They've only received the briefest notes. We've only received the briefest notes by Sending Stone that the entrance to this place lies in a glacial crevasse, and it's protected by these patrolling flying creatures, enchanted holy barbed wire, and candy mines all along the top. So, here's the deal. He kind of while he's saying this, he's walking back behind his desk, and he kind of slams his hands down on it and says, I need Santa out of the way. So, he's up there making toys somehow. He's able to make them faster than anybody. He's able to make enough for everybody in the world, and is able to distribute them in one night. I want to know how he's doing it. If you can, I want you to either get me whatever he's doing or put an end to it so he can't. And, I'll even give you a little bit, on top if maybe Santa, has a bit of an accident and all that. So,
Accident as in head on a platter with cookies?
well, we'll leave that up to the imagination and all. Don't want to be, playing with anything too devious here. But the payment is 1,000 gold apiece for each of you. So I'm willing to give you 10% up front. If you need to buy anything from the gift shop, feel free. You can use that. Give you 100 gold each to get if you need to grab any quick supplies, something down there. Feel free. But as soon as we can get this, then then the better. Because Wintermas is, well, it's coming up. It's 5 days. So time's ticking. I've already set up travel for you this afternoon, so and it'll take you the good part of the day to get up there. So
And it's just a day to get there.
yeah, we got magical travel. Not as fast as Santa, but it's not too far.
So day to get there, day to get back, 5 days to do it, 2 days to sleep. Okay.
Sure.
2 full days to sleep.
You never know what I do. I don't know what I do half the time.
You got sleep?
I'm
Well,
not sure how somebody pushed me into the elevator. I was just looking for the bathroom.
Oh.
At one point, you just while you
guys
guys were up there, you just see Thapora being like pushed in.
I think it's because I can fly. I'm not flying all you up there, just so you know.
All right. So he as he says all of this, he looks at all of you and says, "Well, here's your travel." And he goes up and he's gonna hold out to whoever takes this. It's a snow globe. And he says, whenever you're ready, just go ahead, smash this at your feet, and this will make a portal up to where we set a waypoint for the last scouting mission.
I go ahead and take it.
Okay.
And also, I'll say I hold out my hand for the 100 gold.
Yep, he goes over and goes into one of the drawers, pulls out 5 coin pouches. Each one of them has 10 platinum pieces. So that is the equivalent of 100 gold.
How do we get back when we've done the job if we're destroying the portal to get up there?
You walk.
Well, the portal, well, you know what? Shit, yeah, that was an issue. All right, hold on. Goes over, goes in a drawer, pulls out, you hear a couple little, clanks in there, pulls out another snow globe, says, yeah, that was an issue with the one group. I was planning on giving you 2, one to go and one to get back, because we left the one stranded out there, was eaten by a moose.
Styx
it
runs
white?
up and just kind of grabs it and is like, yeah, I'll take that.
Nice.
Was it a white moose?
No, Nim, I'm sticks.
Yeah. It was a white moose.
I heard rumors about that white moose.
Yeah, pretty devious, covered in blood.
I hit through the grapevine.
Yeah,
I heard a bounty hunter took it out.
not yet. This is well before the white moose has moved into the lonely wood forest. All right, so basically you guys have a short period of time if you want to if there's anything that you would like to grab from the adventuring gear list, I will send each one of you, I'll send you guys a link into the chat for all of you. If you go to that link, there is a whole list of stuff that is priced out, and it's just the basic adventuring gear. These are things that you would have, you would be able to buy with that 100 gold that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, we can buy a lot of paper.
You could buy a lot of paper, yes.
Are cigarettes part of that?
You want to roll up?
No, just get some fingers.
Where's the nicotine?
Listed.
Yeah, the main ones, oh man.
Dying over there still, Lucas?
Yeah, I am. Main ones, at least combat-wise, Acid Vial, Alchemist Fire, where's the other one? Oil, which can be set on fire, and Healing Potion is also on there. There's also a basic a poison vial as well for 100 gold.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why is the basic potion, 100 gold. But no, that's
Yeah, that's the basic poison. You
How
could,
much are the healing potions?
So the healing potions are 50 gold. So if you wanted to buy 2 of those, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Coolio.
I think I'm gonna do that as well and buy a crowbar.
Yeah, I feel people don't
Is there any
respect my healing.
winter gear? Because I don't see.
You guys, being that you're already up here in the north, you have basic winter gear right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Go
You know
ahead.
what? Actually, let me do this because you have stuff that won't make you do whatchamacallits. You don't have anything that will reduce the need for what's the word? Exhaustion checks. But and I did mean to put it on here. I had it on a side note and I forgot to
Like I
add
get
it.
exhausted.
You could get exhausted. So basically, if you're in extreme cold, for an hour, you need to make a Constitution save, or you suffer exhaustion.
Is that like, I don't know, magic bullshit? I don't know, skeleton. You can make it whatever you want. That's like, I don't want to complicate it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Here
I'd want
it
it to a
is.
skeleton.
Okay, so here it is. You can spend 2 gold to buy crampons, which crampons are a metal plate with spikes that's strapped to the sole of your boot. So a creature wearing crampons won't fall prone when moving across slippery ice.
Ooh, yeah, I probably want to grab some of those too.
Okay, so yeah, that is 2 gold. So you would be able to buy a healing potion and you would have 48 gold left.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Well,
you have your own gold.
I was gonna say, actually, I have 10 extra gold. Can I
Yes,
still get the 2
yes.
healing potions and then just
yeah,
the crampons?
your 100 gold adds into whatever you already were going to have.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, if you have extra, feel free to buy those. Like I said, they're called crampons.
Cool.
Or crampons. I don't know how you'd pronounce that.
Can you spell it?
Crampons. Yep, crampons.
Are they in here? Or they're just like something extra.
They
Like,
are.
they are.
They're under inventory. CRAM, and it'll be listed as adventuring gear.
Said there were 2 gold.
They are 2 gold apiece. Yep. Yes, or 2 gold for the set. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that was
those were specifically in the Icewind Dale stuff, like cold weather clothing, crampons, and snowshoes, which allow you to move through deep snow without getting stuck. So crampons are always good to have.
I went the alchemist fire.
Okay,
I don't think I need the crampons.
coolio. Yeah, you can fly, so that's to your benefit. Alchemist fire is great. You can fucking
Bad terrain.
Yeah, it's a difficult terrain. You're just flying over that.
That's right. Bye, bitches.
I can run through difficult terrain.
It's true, you can.
I don't know how to.
Yeah,
put
and
this
you have
in
the
there.
mobility feat too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm a running skelly man.
I can never find the stuff to put in my backpack. I thought it would come up if I typed it, but it didn't.
What is it?
This fire?
Oh,
There
it
it is.
should.
I guess it's under bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, or no, there, right there it is.
Oh, alchemical bombs. Yeah, those are something new that I added for Jared.
Yeah, it was actually down from that.
Mm-hmm.
How come when I
The
do that?
turtle shells?
What about the turtle shells,
Is
Aaron?
that something different than the bombs?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember what the bombs are unless we haven't gotten that
So
far yet.
the alchemical bombs are for his whenever you guys do the time skip and he gets his alchemical crossbow.
Ah,
I guess I had a time skip.
okay.
in the Phandalin 5 group, there's going to be a time skip coming up at some point. And Jared's something that the players get to do is they get like a free upgrade item or, you know, some new magic item. And Jared has a hand crossbow that he is upgrading into an alchemical crossbow. And he's able to shoot alchemical bombs out of it that he has to make. So there's acid flasks, alchemist fire, bottled lightning, frost vial, the necrotizing fluid, and a thunderstone. Each one with different elements and stuff like that. So, also, I didn't realize there was a keg of alchemist fire, and that's just disgusting.
I want that.
That's disgusting. What is that? I've never seen that.
Forget the flask. Give me the keg.
Jesus Christ, when was that added? Oh, that was added recently in the Astral Adventures gear. A keg of alchemist fire.
Wait, were you seeing this?
It's just under equipment. If you go to equipment, and you type in alchemy, or if you type in alchemist, there's keg of alchemist fire. So normal alchemist fire is, it's a sticky liquid that when you throw the flask at a creature, they take 1d4 fire damage at the start of their turn, and they have to make a DC 10 dex save to put it out. A keg of alchemist fire is that it deals 6d6 fire damage, and the target is set ablaze, taking the damage again every round until the fire is put out. A creature within reach of the blaze can take an action to smother it, reducing the damage by 2d6. So you need 3 actions to put that out. It doesn't even list how much it is. Oh wait, here it is. So 10 kegs. Oh wait, that's kegs of gunpowder. Oh, here it is. That's flasks. Where does this exist? Because I just pulled up everything that's in Astral Adventuring gear, and it's not in there. Where is this page? It doesn't even say.
You can do whatever you want with it.
I'm gonna say that it's more expensive than you can afford, because even if I go based off of a keg of gunpowder, that is 250 gold a piece.
Wait, I can get myself a donkey.
Donkey, yeah, donkey is a mount, so that's a thing. Man, that is crazy to think of a keg of alchemist fire. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have the equipment that you want, we will we can ready. Move on. So is everyone ready to go and stop Santa?
I got like a list here.
Put what are you buying, buddy? I mean, go ahead and like spend your gold, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to copy paste this.
Okay.
This might be another Jack moment of buying random shit.
Don't let him get metal chains.
Just random metal chains.
The metal chains actually worked. I tied up Richard with that.
Oh yeah, totally works, because you can tie up your fellow teammates.
I was gonna say, how are we defining things working and working well?
It was part of the gamble, and they lost.
Yeah. I mean, chains are okay to have. That's makes sense. They're there for a reason.
You know, if rope's not gonna work.
Yeah, ropes can be cut.
Yeah, then you chain them up instead.
All right, what is this? What is this ridiculous list?
I'm trying to find manacles in here.
Oh yeah, manacles are there. Manacles cost are cheap. They're only 2 gold.
As of this random list.
I still, oh my god. So you bought a chest, caltrops, crampons, grappling hook, chain, a healer's kit, that's smart. Robes, tinderbox, 10 torches.
I actually bought 2 of them.
10 water skins, holy water. another healer's kit, an herbalism kit, a
How do you
disguise
sell-
kit, a shovel, a lock, and manacles.
Healer's kits. Aren't those 50 each?
That's a potion.
No, healing
Oh, yeah.
potions are 50 gold, which heal you 2d4 plus 2. A healer's kit basically allows you, if a creature goes down and they're at 0 hit points, they have to start making death saves, much like Bridget did, and you can use a healer's kit to staunch that, and they don't have to make those saves. But if you are like Sebastian and have the doctor talent, you can use a healer's kit for healing somebody or ending a disease or a condition.
I better take a healer's potion from you then also before we go. Isn't that what you got?
Mhm.
Okay.
Coolio.
Should I roll superiority dice now before we get rolling?
For what?
I
Um,
looked it up.
as an action in combat, I get superiority dice,
Right.
and I get 88 per short rest. So do I have to roll those now?
You have 4. Oh no. So what that
No.
means is that you have you have 4 d8s. So like you have 4 uses of a d8.
Gotcha. Yep.
So
It's pretty much like your lucky dice.
yeah. Yep, pretty much. Okay, coolio. So we'll say you guys, you head down to the gift shop. The gift shop here kind of looks like a tobacco shop that you would find in like the kind of seedier part of town. Shelves are stocked fairly high up. And as you're browsing around, you see the half elf cashier just kind of like watching all of you with a quizzical eye as you come up and buy your collective of items, and he looks at you and says, "So you're doing work for Mr. Happy Joy, right?" That's what I heard. He was hiring adventures for some top secret mission.
Ooh.
What's it to you?
Oh no, nothing. I've been working here for Mr. Happy Joy for a few months, and I'm really liking it here, and I just want to work my way up and eventually take on a higher role in the company. Right now I'm just manning the gift shop, so next up would be janitorial services.
You seem like a kid. I hope it works out for you.
Yeah,
I want to spill water on the ground, so there you go. You're now promoted.
I'll clean that up. You see that
You're now promoted.
You see, he's oh boy, thanks. See, he goes over. He has this like big brimming smile on his face, and very happily cleaning it up.
Guys, are we the bad guys?
You kind of are. Okay, so with that, we'll say you guys gather your things. You head outside, and which one, Moroku or Styx, who is smashing their globe?
I believe
both.
Baruku grabbed the first one.
Yep.
Right.
Are they interchangeable?
Yeah, they both. They are just for the sake of simplicity.
Okay.
All right. So whichever one of you, I know it's not an item, but you guys head outside, smash it on the ground, and a portal opens up right where it's smashed. And you see that kind of creates this like arc of light that comes up kind of like warbling, and you can see that it leads into a snowy tundra.
I poke it.
You poke it?
I poke it.
As you poke it, you see the image kind of like wiggles a little bit, but you don't feel anything other than cold.
Does it look like he poked a puddle, like water ripples?
Kind of, yeah. Not as like Mercury-esque as Stargate, but more of like a Rick and Morty, but you can see through it more.
Okay.
Ooh, it looks cold. I better put on my extra pair of robes.
Yeah. God, Bob
Yeah.
just bundling up.
I got no
don't
meat
like
on these
this.
bones.
I don't like this. I don't trust this.
You guys have any milk or bananas?
How do you propose we get there if we're not going to use the portal?
We
Oh,
head
that's
north.
what this is?
Yes, this is the travel to get to where you guys are going.
Want me to
He's
start
a-
heading north, and
He's
when you
not
guys
very
decide, I
smart,
just walk me the horizon?
Oh, okay.
FYI.
I
Sorry.
don't think my guy needs to eat.
He
Or
doesn't.
sleep. Or
It's
sleep.
just
I can just keep
continue.
walking one direction.
As your thing says, you are dead.
You're already
Whatever you
dead.
eat goes through with you. I'm just gonna follow behind you and eat it behind you.
Okay, guys, as my superior once says, I am very disposable as I walk in through the portal.
Okay.
Can you just throw a bone down? See what happens to it?
He's like, oh, wait, is that mine? Oh, got my pen.
Tied to a string.
Think about that. After all, I am a bonehead.
God, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick it in there.
So,
Time you hear like this, you hear coconut sounds.
so you guys step through the portal. As you do, you land in a kind of snowy landscape with a bit of flash of light. The first thing that comes to your eyes is snow and ice. Sorry, I gotta move something on my screen. There we go. So right now, as you look up, icy plains stretch out in front of you, and a bitter wind is howling at you. It's darker out, but you can still see as your way is lit by the stars. The full moon is out, and there's an incredible aurora that is also illuminating your way. About 1,000 feet in front of you, you see this massive cliff of ice that stretches hundreds of meters into the air, and a wide, jagged crevasse cuts into the face of it. And you can see many figures in the distance standing in front of this opening, but none of them appear to be moving.
Can we get a sense of like what kind of figures? Like humanoid, big, small?
Well, upon closer examination, as you start to get a little closer, I'm only just going to have you on the map, but you can be back as far as you wish. You are able to see that it appears to be as if there is a large cluster of snowmen. There's about 50 of them, and you can see that they are arranged in neat rows.
Okay.
Wait, why are these ones set up like that? Those ones got shifted. There we go.
Can we take Bone's head and roll it like a bowling ball? And see what happens?
Dibs. Dibs. Dibs.
You need to untie my many knots.
Everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
I was to say, do they look
Hey.
hostile?
We will see.
Ooh.
That's an 18.
Okay.
A whopping 8.
I got 19.
I got 16.
16. And what did you get? What did you get, John?
8.
8. Okay. So I'm gonna say. Sorry, I gotta move this back over. So I'm gonna say Styx. Or sorry, Lori, what did you get? What did Thapora get?
19.
19. Okay. So I'm gonna say the two of you. You you're trying to get a closer look at this. You can see that while most of these look like vague lumps of snow, there are some closer to the front of this crevasse that seem to be more distinct. And on top of that, there's also one larger one in the center of the opening of this crevasse.
What are the chances that as soon as we walk near these snowmen that they start trying to murder us?
Hey, are we free to move?
Snowman, ho
Well, so right now you guys are still about 100 feet back.
Okay, so not like what the map is representing.
Right. I just have you on the very left edge.
Yeah.
How far could we theoretically throw a snowball?
I'm gonna say that you could throw a snowball roughly as far as you could throw a dart, which would probably be about 60 feet.
What if you have super strength?
Well, considering it's a dexterity check.
Damn it! Can't you just throw it using strength?
I mean, you can. Again, I'm still going based off of, like, I need something to base this off of. So I'm going to say a snowball would be a dart.
Well, I can fly up to 60 feet. Can I fly up there and get a better look?
Yeah, if you want. So Thapor, you take off. As you start to get a little bit closer, you can see this, how this arrangement is set up in front of this large crevasse. And you see that larger snowman at the front. As you get a little bit closer, you are able to make out that these snowmen all have coal eyes, a carrot nose. They all have hats with white brims, but the large one at the very front has a hat with a red brim. Beyond that, there's really not much that you can discern from them.
I think I can shoot an arrow pretty far.
You can shoot an arrow up to 150 feet without penalty.
What if I shoot an arrow into one of them? I don't know if I want to shoot the one with the red hat or just one of the other ones just to see what happens. Or one with the red, the one that was different. I don't know if I want to shoot that one or just shoot one of the other ones.
I don't know if you could reach that one. You're pretty far from it. See?
Well,
Way back there.
she's flying. We can't tell her that. May not want to start attacking right away.
Curious. Well, I guess I'll just come back and I'll tell you what I see.
Are any of them moving as far as we can tell?
No. From what you can see, none of them are moving. They appear to be still as statues.
They're not even watching me in the sky.
If they are, you could not. Did you fly over top of them?
Well, I didn't know how far I could get.
You could if you want to fly and move up that close, you can.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'd like to get a better view.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. You can move your character token on the sheet there.
Ooh.
Okay. How far are you moving?
I want to go up to the big one.
Okay. So
see if he watches me or
so what you notice that as you start flying up, all the snowmen that you are passing, they all turn to look at you as you are passing, and they all kind of have now oriented themselves to where they are all facing your direction.
What about in the big one with the red hat? Are they moving at all, or does it look like it's noticing me or doing anything?
No, but you you do see that he has he does have pieces of coal for a mouth that are in a very big smile. And when you get close enough, he looks up at you and says, "Hello."
That's not what I was expecting. Well, hello there.
How can I help you?
Well, I just noticed all these snowmen here, and I was curious to see what was going on.
Yes, well, we are here on guard. But Wintermas is not until 5 days from now, so you must wait for your presence.
Are you on guard until that happens?
We are on guard at all times.
What are you on guard for?
We are here to protect Santa and his shop.
Oh, I see. And so what do snowmen do for protection?
Well, we protect one another. I am Frosty, keeper of the snowmen.
Oh my God.
Fuck off.
Did you come to life one day while the children play?
My great ancestor did. A magically enchanted hat was, some young children, some intrepid young crafters made a hat that turned a snow golem into my oldest ancestor.
That's interesting. Interesting. Just curious, what do you guys use as weapons up here? Snowballs, coal?
If I were to tell you that, I would be giving out the secrets of exactly what we were sworn to do.
Oh.
Oh,
So what does Santa Claus, or what do you need to be protecting exactly?
Well, anybody who's here trying to ruin the Wintermas magic, that and anybody that would be trying to steal his secrets or possibly do him foul.
Now, who would want to ruin the Wintermas magic?
Ain't that the truth, child?
I can't believe you even have to worry about such a thing.
Well, unfortunately, even the greatest of our of the heroes of this world have enemies.
Well, that's too bad to hear. So you're here all the time. You don't get a break ever, huh?
No, we do not need to break. We live eternally.
hear that.
Guess it stays cold. All
Alright,
right.
so are we just witnessing them just talking on the ground?
That's
from
up
far
to
away?
you guys. If you're wanting to move up, you can.
I figured I'd try to get some information. I'm just not very.
Yeah, but it's like for us, we just like see you landed and it's
Yeah,
like
you're just
100, like
Yeah,
all the way
well,
down
you,
there.
you guys are like 100 feet back, and you're just like hearing this like chatter from up there.
Well, at least I know that they're no danger at the moment. Like, well, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna just keep flying around and seeing what I can find.
You as well. We will see you on Wintermas.
All right, then I fly back
Is
to
it
you.
Wintermas? What day is it in universe?
In universe, it is 5 days before Wintermas.
What day is
On the
Wintermas
day of
on?
Wintermas, my true love gave to me.
I don't know what day Wintermas is. It's Wintermas.
But Lucas, you need to know this if you're gonna make this up.
You're the god
yeah.
of this universe.
Totally.
They also have the social security address of social security. They have the social security number of all these snowmen also.
It's the 25th of Hammer. There you go.
You know, me, I'm
No.
hearing this and thinking, how do they breathe?
I breathe.
Well, I just come back and let you guys
Magic.
know that all the snowmen are there to guard Santa Claus until Wintermas is over. Well, they're there all the time.
Well, I'm very patient. We can wave if you guys want.
They're there all year round.
I just like sit down with my legs kicked out. Just
Freezing to the ground.
Looking around or looking from what we can see, there's no other way beyond to get around except through the
Right, except through the crevasse. So basically, the top of it is like essentially impassable. The icy cliff wall is would be far too slippery and far too dangerous to climb. Not only that, but you can see above this ice wall, there are the shadows of flying creatures patrolling the top of that. It was also said to have candy cane mines up there, laying across the ice wall.
Mm.
Do you think the snowman would let us by if we tried to let them know that we were not there to hurt Santa? We just needed to talk to him.
They seemed very friendly.
But we just walk past them.
We have to convince them, though.
Anybody good with fire or heat?
It's melt them all.
I got $10.
We use the alchemist fire, but I don't know if that'll be enough for all of them.
We take out Biggie. Take out Frosty. You guys have a story of Frosty the Snowman? This is their long lost relative.
Did you ever see the? Did you ever hear the
Last of
story
his kind.
how Frosty was murdered by a group of mercenaries?
With some alchemist fire.
Stranger things have happened.
Oh, my grandma did get run over by a reindeer.
Ah.
I'm Coach for Vengeance.
You've been drinking too much eggnog.
Hell yeah.
Unless we can talk our way through, I can't see of any way that's going to avoid.
Yeah, me neither.
But you know we're going
But
to
if we're going to face a bunch of snowmen, kind of wish we had some kind of fire thrower, or flame mage.
I mean, I have a
I know that's not me.
I knew I should have studied the way of the elements.
I mean, I have a +5 to persuasion. We could always see if we can talk our way through, but
Alright, cool. I got a disguise kit. Want to try and make us look like elves?
Unless the big guy's been willing to come up front, we're gonna have to go all the way, up to him to talk to him.
Can you disguise
Wait.
yourself as a snowman?
Yeah, you want me to disguise people as snowmen?
Break right into one of them?
I change into a snowman.
I think that's going to work.
We'll just roll you around in the snow for a little bit.
Yeah, we got like a lot of snow here.
Lucas.
I heard you, Aaron.
Okay.
I just wish I didn't. So you are changing into a snowman.
Yes.
I want to use my disguise kit to cover myself in snow.
To try and look like a snowman? All right, Bob, go ahead and roll me. You are not proficient with that, so
nope.
Go ahead and roll me a check. Just roll me a straight D20 with that.
Let's see, here we go.
That one. I know it.
How do I ward this?
Just
okay.
Bottom left corner.
15.
All right. So you kind of cover yourself in snow. Being that you have no internal body heat or anything, the snow is not like instantly melting, and it is kind of like filling into you. But you have gained probably about like 50 pounds worth of snow on you. And you are very lumpy. So whereas you see who shape change into one of these snowmen, Bob kind of looks like a very lumpy version of that.
From the program.
Yeah. All right. So what is the plan here?
We're going to walk in and go past him.
Okay.
Can I use the disguise kit on other people?
You can.
I want to make other people look like elves.
I mean, okay,
That's elf on the shelf. an elf on a shelf hat with some elf ears is like
That
very
is
poorly done.
that's entirely up to them.
Is that what they look like? Do we know what the elves look like in there?
I do have something in my backstory that could give me info.
What backstory?
I literally put a backstory that involves an elf on a shelf. It's like we found an elf on a shelf. Those bastards.
Somehow I think you'd have to do a lot to disguise me as an elf.
It's pretty much an elf on a
I was
shelf.
wondering if I should break it now and go home.
The exit's right there.
Yeah.
Is that worth the money?
You end up going back. You know, he's
Ah,
just like,
What does an elf
I'm
look like?
contemplating it. I didn't do it.
Quentin Happy Joy Senior is like, all right, just give me the 100 gold back.
Here's some manacles. Here's a chest. Here's
Yeah, really.
We're your last shot. Just think about
really your
that.
last resort.
Yeah,
Resort.
just think about that.
Literally.
All right. So what's the plan here?
He wants to look like an elf on a shelf.
Well, I ain't gonna. I don't think I'll ever look like an elf.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just gonna hang back and observe, and if the proverbial snow hits the fan, I will start taking action from the distance.
Okay.
Can I get up high enough that it wouldn't be able to see me and I could have my bow ready just in case something would happen?
That's basically what I'm doing.
I could say, I would say if you want to fly up at least 150 feet, since that is the maximum range without penalty for your longbow, you could do that.
Okay.
And I will have you roll a stealth check to see how well you are hiding kind of amongst the darkness.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Is darkness out here?
It's a 9.
I mean,
Nice.
it's like it's more the night sky. Okay,
It's
so
12.
I'm gonna 12. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that like some of your feathers do kind of blend in with the aurora, but you still like a shape in the sky. You at least think that you might be able to get a few shots off. Plus, you also don't know what kind of attacks they're hitting with, so you do feel comfortable with the range.
Okay.
So we'll maybe put you there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put your elevation right now at 150. Say maybe Moroku a little bit further down, ready to take action. So what is Styx doing?
I think I'm kind of gonna go the same way, like hang
Is
back
Styx-
and kind of see what happens.
What's the
Maybe
size
go
of everyone?
somewhere like in here and just kind of wait and see.
Okay. All right, just kind of moving up and surveying while these two disguised gentlemen go up and attempt.
Did you just assume my gender?
I did.
I
Okay.
have male bones, I guess. I don't know.
And meanwhile, as I walk into position, I'm just I think I'm working with a bus lead.
But now think about it. All my bones is probably not my original bones.
Why wouldn't they be?
I don't know. A necromancer made me.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. So who and Bob are the two of you walking up to Frosty?
Yes.
Okay.
At least I am.
All right.
What are you playing again?
In D&D.
Is that one of the snowmen?
Adorable. Yeah, that was the voice of one of the snowmen.
Yeah, what are you playing?
What are you playing?
I told you, boy, D&D.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So the three of you in the back, Moroku, Thapora, and Styx, you're all kind of surveying this scene as you see Who and Bob starting to like march their way up through this central channel and up to the large snowman at the front. As you get there, as the two of you get there, you see Frosty, looks down on the two of you and says, "Well, now, what do we have here?"
He's a little special and has melted a little bit. I figured I'd take him back.
Oh yeah, I guess I can't talk. I'm covered in snow.
Yeah, you are. You just don't have access to those features.
Oh shit, I'm covered in snow. You probably just see like the sunglasses on the snowman, but the mouth is covered up.
I gotta point out, he's a skeleton.
Yeah.
His part is magical anyway, so it shouldn't matter.
Sure. I'll say. I'll say that you're. I'll say that it's still muffled. Because the magic is coming from under the snow.
Yeah, because it's like it still like exits like ordinary mouth.
It's still
not like
having to
some
go
echo
through
around
the
me.
snow.
But you don't have to breathe to talk.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I don't need to breathe anyway. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think it's because the sound doesn't come from my mouth.
So Frosty looks down at you and says, lying and deceiving is not nice, and that's a way to have your presence taken away on Wintermas.
Oh,
Wait,
I know.
How's my
Frosty.
arms? Is like just sticks like theirs, or?
Yeah, I would say you probably found two sticks out in the snow before you went up.
Oh shit! My arm's not out there. So it's just like me and like walking twigs on the inside.
I'll say you could have your arms still.
Oh yeah, it's like my arms just like does this. I go, There's like thumbs up.
Says, "Now, you don't want to get hurt, do you? I would suggest turning around and waiting for Wintermas. It's but a short 5 days away."
But I gotta take him back so he can get fixed properly.
I
You see how
muffle.
deformed he is?
I muffle. I go, and I start doing a little jig with my arms.
He looks down at you and says, "My patience is growing thin. Everyone knows snow golems are made whole."
Well, this one must have been deformed or something.
I point a thumbs up.
I will give you one more opportunity to be nice. Tell the truth or turn away.
I am telling you the truth.
My truth is not really known since I can't talk.
You see that you see that as he as he kind of sighs. So all of these snowmen had all kind of turned to face you, but the two that are flanking behind you, they reach out and go to hit at the two of you, as Frosty kind of like shifts in place. So what is? Oh, I gotta pull that up. What is whose AC?
17.
17?
I get extra
Okay.
AC for
So
being covered in snow.
That's one hit. So Who, you are going to take 8 points of damage. And Bob, I'm gonna say the snow is at least going to give you a little bit of a buffet. But you are gonna take 14 points of damage. 10 of that bludgeoning and 4 of that cold, as you see Frosty say, "I warned you, that was very naughty." Go ahead and everyone roll initiative.
That wasn't
I just
very
walked up
nice.
here. The
11.
bird walked up and didn't get hit. I just walked up and I got hit.
I got hit with you.
Yeah, but it's not like I can speak. It isn't like I'm using snowman sign language. I don't know that.
Lori, what did you get?
14.
Oh, sorry.
What is that? A 9
9. Gotcha.
Plus 3, so 12.
Okay, 12. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can on your character sheet you can hit the +3 for initiative, and it'll do all the math for you. Plus,
Ooh.
if you do it that way, it actually sends it over to my virtual tabletop, and it adds it in for me.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Shit's good.
I decided to do it that way, and
Oh yeah, I see that. Wow, that would have been rough. Going from a 20 to a 5.
yeah.
All right. So Moroku, you're watching this with a keen eye. You have noticed that you could hear them talking, and you could hear Frosty kind of, calling them out for what they were doing, giving them an opportunity to step away. And then you see two of the snowmen, only two of them, go into action and go and like bat at them. When the one hits Bob, you see about like half of his snow just falls out, revealing some of the under wrappings and equipment he had on underneath.
I guess I go, hey, buddy.
Okay, well, are you taking my initial roll of 20 or
Yeah,
5?
I'll take your 20. That's what you rolled first. I'll take that.
All right, so I see this happen. I was like, and I go, to myself, yeah, I go, idiot. Take out the bow, and let's see. I got 40 foot movement speed, so I am going to move myself here.
Okay.
And it gives me a. Well, actually, that's not going to give me a direction.
You don't have to worry about shooting through them.
You just
Okay.
go through my ribs.
Yep.
And I will hit the one. Is there a way to point on this?
There is. So if you look in the top, if you look at, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
A1.
so I'm gonna roll it. Yeah, try to hit that one. 18 plus.
That
8.
hits. Yep.
That'll be 26, and that's a D8 plus. That is 6 for 13 for the first hit, piercing. And then I do get a second attack, so that'll be 25.
That hits.
And that time only 9 points.
Okay. So you see, whenever you do this, the snowman, these two arrows, Bob and Who, whenever they attack you, all of a sudden 2 arrows fly from further back as they pelt into this one snowman. You can see it knocks some of the snow chunks off of it, and even the carrot nose is plopped off of this one. Do you do anything else, Moroku?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So, Frosty up at the front, he goes, "You have been very naughty this year. Very naughty indeed. I think you need to chill." And he holds his hands out. And as he does, he creates this area of cold directly in front of him. And I need the two of you, so Bob and Who, to make Constitution saving throws.
This is going to be a very short one shot.
Okay. Oh, that was very close. All right.
By the skin of my teeth.
Yeah.
Skin.
All right, so you are each going to take 5 cold damage as you feel this like cold energy kind of race over you. It was so cold that that like as it was hitting you, you were kind of getting this like this that you were freezing, but you were able to shake that off. Who? It is your turn.
I really don't want it to have to come to this, I'm going to use my bonus action to rage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack a 2.
Okay.
If I could click on the right thing. 16 to
hits.
hit.
Yep. All right. 15 points of damage.
Second attack.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. All right. 13. See, he's you've chopped off large portions of this snowman, but he's still standing there. Oh wait, actually, that needs we need to take into account four extra points because you're a barbarian.
Yes,
and you're raging. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see that there is still enough left of him that he could like smack you with his little stick arm. Do you do anything else? Do you want to move or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. Sticks. You can see you just watched as these two went up. They got assaulted by these two snowmen. Moroku shot some arrows, and who has entered into a rage, taken out a great sword and attacked the snowman behind him, and Frosty tried freezing them.
Do I notice any of these other snowmen? Are they like doing anything, or they
none of them are doing anything, in fact.
I am going to go up to, how do I do this? This one? That one, yeah. And I am going to try using my crystal longsword.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
That's 14 on the first one.
Okay, that hits.
And that is 1d8 plus 4 plus 1d8. $14 damage.
And what? Some of that's also radiant, right?
Yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry, I should have separated that for you. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. They're not susceptible or immune to radiant, so you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
But you take your sword and you go up, you shove it into this snowman. There's no movement from it whatsoever. This is just a lump of snow. The only thing that you noticed is that when you got close enough to it, which was within about 5 to 10 feet, it did turn to face you. But stabbing into it, there's no reaction to it, no nothing, and it does not seem to be moving other than just kind of in that rotation.
Okay. Can I use my second action to try and knock the snowman over with my shield?
Sure. I'll say that you can, because yeah, using the attack action, you can shove.
Okay.
Yeah, so all you're gonna do is make an athletics check.
Okay. And it's gonna be 24.
So yeah, you take your shield and you just push this thing over, and yeah, it is just this is just a pile of snow that is not reacting, not anything. As far as you can tell, this is not the same thing as what is attacking Who and Bob.
Okay. Weird. All right.
Got him.
Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm just gonna.
Okay. I mean, hey, you at least resolved that. I'm gonna knock this guy over.
No, man.
All right, Bob.
All right, seems like Bones out of the bag. I want to get, yeah, I pretty much want to get out of this snowman disguise.
Okay.
And does that affect my movement or anything?
No, you're fine.
All right, perfect. All right, I'm gonna attack the snowman that's right next to me.
Okay.
What does more, my spear or just like it unarmed?
I mean, your unarmed does, your spear does more if you're wielding it with two hands, but because you're a monk, you get flurry of blows, which gives you those extra unarmed attacks if you're making unarmed attacks.
Yeah. Oh crap. Okay. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just make an unarmed attack on this snowman next to me.
All right, so you get 2 of those. So go ahead and roll 2 attacks.
All right. 1. Fuck me. 2.
That misses. That hits.
Hey. All right. So going to roll the damage for that one.
Coolio, 9
9.
points. All right,
All right,
he's still
gonna u-
standing, but just barely.
Going to use spend 1 key for flurry of blows.
Gotcha. You get to make 2 more unarmed attacks.
Actually, I'm gonna use 1 unarmed attack and use the other one to heal myself. Because healing hand says I can only take one
Whatever
attack
you use. Oh, interesting. Okay.
and I can heal myself.
Coolio, that's perfectly fine.
Off the key.
Alright, so go ahead and make the attack.
Yeah.
Alright, 23
Yeah, that definitely hits.
for 5
Okay.
damage.
All right, so you knock the block off of this snowman, and you see that it as you hit this thing, you see that it kind of melts into these various components. You see like the snow that it was made out of, but also like the hat and everything kind of fades away into the snow. And then you are also healed for 3 points of damage.
That sucks.
Does big snowman boss daddy have a reaction to his little child being murdered?
In fact, he does. When that snowman, whenever Bob kills that snowman, you see Frosty, his coal eyes start to glow with a red heat, and he goes, "That was very naughty."
I acted in self-defense.
What kind of healing potion did you take, by the way?
He didn't take a healing potion. He has a monk feature with his subclass that lets him heal himself.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Do you want to move or anything?
Oh yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay. Yep. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I like getting opportunity attacks for crossing these guys?
as you move, none of them, other than them like looking at you, none of them are attacking.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, keep in mind, if you look underneath your token, you'll see how many feet you've moved.
All right, what do I see? That 55. 50.
There you go.
All right.
So that, yeah.
Oh yeah, because my mouse is like blocking it.
Oh, gotcha.
There you go. Now I can. Nope. All right, never mind. Let's see, because I want to get a good distance away so I don't fucking die. This is a tactical retreat moment.
That's fine. All right. While you are deciding on where you want to move,
Yeah, go.
Coolio, Thapora. You're watching this. You've seen this playing out. You watched as Styx, who was just below you, has knocked over one of these snowmen, which did not react in any way. But the one that was up attacking that Bob killed, kind of faded away in a different way, where it appeared as if the hat, the sticks, the carrot, and the coal all seem to be like fade away with the snow itself.
I'd like to take my longbow and shoot the other one that was attacking
Okay.
on the other side.
Coolio, go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
Wait, so this means we have 3 range people and 2 melee people?
Is that it? Then?
No, you need to.
What's that? Oh yeah, that's it's just taking a second to roll.
Okay, 14.
Oh wait, that was the damage. Make sure you roll.
I had her reroll.
I'm not
Okay.
used to using these ones.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah, I
good.
got 14 on the D20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Now you roll.
Okay.
Now go ahead and roll your damage.
I wasn't sure if that would work, and it did. All right,
Nice.
so
All right. You send an arrow into that one. Same thing as the one just to the north of it. Every component of it kind of fades away into snow.
After that, I think I'm going to move up a little bit closer.
Okay.
I can move up to 60 feet.
Yeah, you have a 60-foot flying speed.
Can you move me up 60?
Yeah. Ah. All right.
I think you go one more square forward.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Get a second.
I only get a second attack if it's something that's 5 feet within the first attack.
No, you have 2 attacks. You can make them at whoever you want.
Oh, all right.
Mhm.
Well, how about then? I want to attack Frosty then.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what you're referring to, Horde Breaker, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a creature that's within 5 feet with this, like with one attack. So since you're a level 5 ranger, you have 2 attacks per action. So technically, that would allow you when you had if you had 2 people right next to each other, you could hit each one of them twice.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
you definitely can hit Frosty.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go after Frosty with my longbow.
Okay, Leo, go ahead and roll the hits.
5 plus 6, 11.
Well, that is the damage. I need to know what you roll to hit.
Click on the plus.
Yeah,
plus.
hit the plus 11 next to longbow plus 3.
Maybe I should just use normal dice. All right, so I got 6. Okay.
27. It did the
27.
math for you.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
27, coolio. All right, so we'll go with that 11 points of damage.
Yep.
That's good.
You see another arrow flying from the sky, or you see an arrow flying from the sky as it hits Frosty. You see that he looks up and, how dare you? All right, Moroku. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. That was it.
Okay,
He's strong.
Moroku, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to burn a bonus action to activate Kensai shot.
Nice.
Which is
Okay.
Additional D4 with every arrow,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to hit Frosty.
Coolio.
First one. 14 plus 8 is 22.
That hits.
And break out a D4 here as well. Why is it?
Sound of crunching dice.
Yeah, I gotta get a good dice tray to organize it. Okay, the first one. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Second arrow is 18 to hit,
That hits.
and that will be 19 points of damage.
All right. You can see that you have knocked a few of his. He had a few like blue gemstones that kind of looked like his buttons going down his his center mass. You can see that one of those has fallen out, and a piece of coal that was forming his mouth has fallen out. As he goes, "You are all very naughty, but I will make sure Wintermas sees another year."
Okay, and then I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
move up to there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I need to see something. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so you see as this happens, Frosty kind of melds into the snow, and you see a few moments later he reforms out of the snow in the middle of this of this run and starts to charge at Moroku.
You cheeky bastard.
So he is going to hit you with his double swipe. That is an 18 to hit and a 12. I believe one of those hits.
Yeah, one of them does hit.
Okay, and then he is going to try and headbutt you, which is a 21 to hit. So you are going to take a total of 17 points of damage.
Okay.
As he comes up and like swipes at you with one of his branch arms, you're able to duck away from that, but he hits you with another one, and while you're kind of dazed from that, he leans forward and hits you with his head, and as his head is moving closer, I'm gonna say that that Styx can see this. His head kind of gets this icy sheen as he turns his forehead into ice and bashes you with that. Who? It is your turn.
Yay.
You just watch Frosty melt into snow and appear behind you and go after Moroku.
40. And then I'm going to throw a javelin.
Okay.
There's a way to change it from... Not what I wanted.
Change it from what?
From strength to dex modifier, yes?
Not standardly, no.
Not for a javelin.
Yeah, because javelin's not finesse.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Because yeah, I mean, you throwing it. I mean, it is right now. Like it is already taking into account your strength. So
Right. And but I would so that -4.
Oh. Dude, I'll say
or-
you can. I'll say you can. If you're like power shotting this, you're not outside of your range. So I'll say you can power shot this.
Okay.
It's for a one shot. It's all for fun. Okay. Moroku, you watch as a javelin pierces through the snow, as who has charged up behind, throwing a javelin. Do you attack with the second one?
Wait a minute, wait. I see a javelin come out of Frosty.
Come out of Frosty, yeah.
I look at Frosty, and since it's a free action, it says, "Don't get a boner for me."
Yeah. What? He looks down and says, "Blasted." Was that how much damage was that? 12. Okay.
12.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay, you can see that like he is starting to lose a lot of mass. Styx, you figure he is maybe like one or two good attacks away from putting an end to him.
Cool. I am going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
So Hellish Rebuke is a reaction when you take damage.
Right. I lied. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just charge him and stab him with my fucking sword.
Okay.
13 to hit.
All right. That definitely, yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. And you said he's immune to radiant damage, so I can just roll all the damage at the same time?
No, he is like there's no effect that there's no pro or con to radiant, so he's you just roll all your dice. Yep.
5.
Yeah, he is well, he's immune to cold damage, so.
Okay. 9 damage on that first one.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go at it again.
Coolio, go ahead.
21 to hit.
Yep, go ahead and roll the damage.
12
21.
damage.
All right, so you run up, your sword kind of catching the light of the aurora. You can see the radiant energy glowing from it as you take your sword and slash it through this this large snowman that has charged one of your allies. And as you do, you can see the burning coals in his eyes slowly begin to dissipate as he slides off of his upper half and slumps into a mass of snow.
Can we say for flavor that when I went in for my second attack, I used thermatology so that, like, the ground trembled a little bit underneath me? Like, it was a badass moment.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely using thaumaturgy. It's fucking sick.
And I'm like, I had 5 brothers. You think I can't handle a snowball fight, motherfucker?
As he's sliding back and he says, "That wasn't very nice. I thought I was nice." And then he phases into just a pile of snow. Combat is over.
Wow.
And then as he says that, that's nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be proud of his
Oh, you're
name.
in trouble. Nice guys finish last.
Oh, the poor is eating the carrot nose.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
nice.
It's
Fly down, yeah, just yeah, and you will notice that when all of this, whenever Frosty is killed, you can see that all the snowmen were kind of facing like one person or another. Now as you like shift about, none of them move.
Interesting.
I look over and says, "Do you know how old that carrot is?"
That's okay.
Preserved.
It's still food, yeah.
Is it frozen?
I was gonna say it's well frosted.
It's a little frozen, but it is definitely dry.
Freeze dried.
Yeah, freeze dried. It's kind of like biting into a wafer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. So with that, with the first encounter through, do you guys head on into the crevasse?
Yeah, if it seems like the snowmen aren't gonna react at
Yes.
this point, then yeah.
Yep.
We
Like
want
I
to take a short rest to heal up a little bit before we head in.
We killed the head vampire.
If we need to, that's fine.
Some of us got hit hard.
Because I didn't get hit.
Define hit hard.
Ooh, 40.
Half your hit points almost.
How about me?
Okay. Yeah, do you want to take a short rest?
I can drink a healing potion and keep going.
Well,
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You saved the healing point. You're in the middle of combat.
Healer take care of you?
How's Bob feeling over there?
I'm about half HP.
Yeah.
What is my half HP?
You have a lot of health, I think. Don't you?
I have a lot of.
Half of whose hit points is basically about the same as half of the party's total.
But we need that front line.
Yeah. All right. So you guys taking a short rest? Sounds like Moroku is.
Roll, yes.
I hear some hit die being rolled.
Oh, yeah, wait, because I can just use up my key, then get it back, right? 5 points per short rest.
Yeah, you should take a short rest. It doesn't burn resources, and you keep your
But
keys
it's
for
like, can I just use spam hand of healing on myself and then short rest?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. Yeah, if you want to use Hand of Healing instead of your hit die, that's fine.
All right, let me do that, and then I can do it 4 times. Let's see.
Yep. So 4d6 plus.
Son of a bitch! What the fuck is happening?
Wow.
Oh,
Why?
oh,
That's really funny.
Read your
That's
lucky done.
really funny.
I got 2 more times. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. All right, one more. See that one? Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. So a total of 12 hit points there, pal.
2 more. I got because I got the talent.
Oh yeah, you do have the 2 extra key points.
Hey, finally! Oh my god.
Hey, there you go.
What? Okay, whatever.
Jeez. Yeah. Well, at least that's another 11. So
Okay.
So 12 and 11. So total 23. Not bad.
If I just hit 23, he'll just put me max. Yeah, it does. All right, cool.
Yeah. I think it should bring you to max.
Yeah, I healed myself for 24.
All right. So
I'm over here like ham
Say,
boning myself. I guess that's
guys,
how I heal. I ham bone.
you guys sit out here, patching up your wounds and stuff. As the minutes go by, you're hearing this loud kind of like groaning coming from the crevasse. And as you sit here and you're patching yourselves up, you realize at one point that the crevasse has gotten a little bit thinner since the first time you saw it. That it has kind of shrunk and narrowed. And you're hearing that groaning sound, and it doesn't take you long before you see the ice shift a little bit closer in, as if this crevasse is not going to be here too much longer.
Rush in.
I'm gonna yell that we
How far,
probably should get a
deep is
move
it?
on.
Gotta go fast.
So as you look inside, it is actually kind of hard to see exactly how far in it goes, because it goes far enough that for all of you who only one of you, which would be Styx, has dark vision, and that's out to 60 feet. Even though you do have the aurora kind of illuminating the ice around you, it is mostly dark in here, but there are hanging Wintermas lanterns kind of magically floating in the air as it goes down, but it is farther than you can really tell. I mean, this is probably at least 200, maybe 250 feet long. As you peer down into here, give me 1 second to pull this map up. Does Who stay in his snowman form?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
when
disguise
he
myself
moves
as
as a snowman,
Vaudeville.
is it kind of just like that weird like snowman waddle where like it just kind of looks like he's pushing the snow in front of him?
The crunching sound of snow.
No, it's magical. He just T poses forward with no animation.
Yeah.
You know how SpongeBob drove that rock in the middle of nowhere? It's like that.
Oh yeah. Just shifting along the ground.
Yeah, no animation, just T pose, just.
So yeah, like I said, when you peer into here, you figure this is about 200 feet down, and as you start to step in, you can hear the groaning of the ice get louder. And you see those shadowy figures flying high above. The way that we're gonna do this is that I am going to have each of you roll initiative. So go ahead and roll initiative now.
I was gonna say, like, if it's possible for me to like roll stealth.
You can roll stealth. Stealth is something that you can do with this.
Ooh.
Alright, should I just roll stealth now before the initiative?
Nope, because we'll have that part
Alright.
of your roll.
I rolled
And
a
again, my rolls
Shit, I will be give me
very
1 second.
consistent. My rolls are so consistent, 10s and 1s.
Don't let Kevin make any decisions today.
Where's my lucky dice?
Right? Oh.
He must be streaming it.
Mm.
Oh, snappy.
Sorry, twas the wife. What did Moroku roll?
I rolled a 9.
And Sticks?
16
Nice.
with that wonderful -1 initiative.
There we go.
Ooh.
You have a -1 to it. Oh my god, you do. You have
How'd
a
that
-1.
happen?
-1 dex.
I do
Whoa!
because of the armor.
Yeah. Funny enough, initiatives are just dexterity checks with a fancy label. So if you have anything that ever gives you a buff to dexterity checks, that does go towards initiative.
I know. I find it amusing that this is literally the opposite of Nim in every
Yeah.
way.
That's it. All right, so the way that this is going to work is this is essentially a skill challenge. The floor in here is extremely slick. It is ice. Who bought crampons?
I did.
Me.
Okay, so everyone who is walking did. And Thapora is flying, so that means that you guys will not have to worry about falling on your asses. But this area does count as difficult terrain, but I know some of you can ignore difficult terrain. So I believe that is everybody but Who and Sticks can ignore difficult terrain. So the way that this is going to work is every round you can try and move stealthily by rolling a stealth check, and you can move your normal movement, or you can try and dash. If you dash, you move double your movement, but you do risk attracting the attention of the flying patrolling creatures that are above. On top of that, there will be some hazards along the way. So, moving stealthily will allow you to avoid detection, but you can also roll perception checks if you want to keep an eye out for hazards. So it's up to you how you want to progress forward. You can roll stealth to avoid the flying patrol, perception to look out for hazards, or you can dash to double your movement and just try and get through here by the skin of your teeth.
Do we get to apply passive perception for hazards?
Yes. Yep. If you roll below your passive, I'll give you your passive.
Okay.
Oh, you're only allowed one check per round?
Yes. So it's either you're moving you're either dashing or you're moving and using stealth, or you're moving and using perception. So
Okay, so we have to choose between perception and stealth. Okay.
Right. All right. So that is going to be the top of the order. That's Thapora. So how would you like to progress?
I'm gonna use perception first.
Okay. So you can move your 60 feet forward for your fly speed. So go ahead and roll perception check.
Hey, Lucas, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you rolled 3d8, but go ahead and just roll one more. We'll count that one, or just click perception on your or the +3 on your. There you go.
So will that do that for anything? With
Yes.
The okay.
Yeah, if you hit any of those buttons, it'll do that. Even for your like saves, your basic checks and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Good. That's much better.
So as you are flying through here, you are able to see that some of the stalactites, these icy spears that are connected to the top of this crevasse that is kind of up at an angle. As these two ice shelves are starting to move closer together, you can see bits and pieces of them are falling down, and you're noticing that they are going to come down hard on those that are moving below. With that 10, you can tell that in the next round, there is going to be one that will land right there in that 10-foot area, directly north of you.
I was gonna say, should I warn everybody or just laugh?
That is entirely up to you.
No, I'm gonna let them know what area to try to avoid, and that these things are moving up here, and they're gonna start coming down.
Okay.
So that be careful with their movement.
All right. Up next is Styx.
All right. Can I roll a perception before I dash?
Yeah, you can. Well, no. So, like I said, you can either dash. So it's 3 actions. You either are dashing with no skill checks, you're doing a perception check and moving normally, or you're doing a stealth check and moving normally.
Okay.
Avoid that area.
Yeah, I'm
Does anyone
gonna.
else have the mobile feet?
No. Just
Okay.
Thapora does, but
It's just because you have to dash to ignore difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
all right, then I guess I am going to just do a perception check and move normally.
Okay. So you
That is a 19 on perception.
Coolio. So you start to make your way forward. As you do, you are able to see the point where Thapora is pointing out to you. You also notice another one that is going to fall just below where Thapora is.
Okay.
That if she does not move on her next turn, that she might get hit.
Okay. And tell everyone about that and tell you should probably move.
Thanks.
Okay. Bob, it is your turn.
Need to keep moving.
Without using perception, I just want to know just by looking at it, is it like going down like a ramp?
No,
Or
it's
is it a straight shot?
it is more of a flat surface. It's just more of a narrowing hallway that's leading down to the end.
Oh, okay. I got a question. I got a chest.
Yeah.
And I have advantage on shoving. What happens if I shove it? How far does it go?
I mean, that would be your full action to do that. So,
It's like, what happens if I shove it and try to jump in it?
If you want to try that, you will have to make a strength check, and I'm going to say the maximum of how far you could shove, to shove a chest. I'm gonna say is going to be maybe at most 60 feet. Considering chests do weigh 25 pounds, and depending on if you put any of your stuff in it.
Right now my chest is empty. Stuff's like in my backpack.
Okay. So I would say if you want to do that, you would have to make a strength check in order to push it. But then you're going to have to make an acrobatics check in order to not slip while you try jumping into this thing. So, but I will let you do it if you want to try.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your strength check to see how far you can push this thing.
Alright. And I have an advantage because of my trade juggernaut. And then like shove, I can get advantage. Watch me also fuck up. Hey, look, it's another fuck up.
All right, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that this chest is only going about 20 feet.
Alright, I'll still jump in it. Since it's still like my whole action, right?
Yeah, that would be your whole action. So go ahead and roll that acrobatics check for me.
All right, here comes a 1. Oh, inspiration.
That's 20. Yeah, so you're mainly focusing on like trying to swing your legs up into this thing. You get like this weak little pitiful push as you all hear the sound of this chest just landing on the ice, and then as it's sliding across the ice as Bob jumps in it and like comes to just this sad stop only about 20 feet in front of him.
Want him to like cup his arm, one of his hands onto his mouth. He goes, "Woo, let's go."
All right, Moroku, it is your turn.
I'm gonna have to save him.
Okay, so I will do stealth.
Okay.
I'm doing anything but stealth at this point.
23.
Okay. Yep. That's great. And then you have 40 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you are moving. You're kind of keeping an eye on what you see above you, and you kind of dip into one of the shadows of this ice, because when Bob was sliding on the ice and gave that little shout, you did see one of the shadows up top kind of pause and is like stopping in its patrol. Who? It is your turn.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay. Okay, that's a 19.
And then I'm going to move as far as I can move.
Okay. So we'll say that you kind of the same thing. You're trying to keep to the edges where these two ice shelves are moving so that you're under some of those crags, less in the middle where those danger points are. And as this is happening, you all of a sudden see coming flying down from the sky, that shadow that Moroku saw. Who you see this thing start to fly down, almost like a missile, and it flies down towards Bob.
I thought that was a pig for a
What
second.
happened?
So Bob,
I was talking to fam.
as you are as you are in this chest, Moroku and Who moved up past you very stealthily and quietly, when from the sky a pain deer comes down
Pain deer.
and is going to attack you. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh. So Lucas, who are you giving your inspiration to?
I don't know, buddy. So that's a 15. So that's 15 points of damage. And on the other one, I am actually going to have it do an auto succeed on this. Instead of dealing you the damage.
Whoa.
So what I'm gonna do is, this thing has come down, gorge you with its antlers, and the arcane energy that is kind of surviving you
Flows through you.
Yeah, that is kind of now like leaking out of your one cracked bone. And so at the end of every one of your turns, you're going to take 1d4 magical damage until you spend an action to restore hit points.
Oh, that's easy.
I remember talking about this the other night.
That's right. All right. Thapora, it's your turn. You have watched Bob this pain deer fly down and gore Bob.
Oh, man, I was gonna try to dash on out of here. Now I gotta save Bob's ass.
Yeah, so why is this thing on me again?
Because you were the one who
Yes.
you threw a chest down, creating a loud echo in there, and then went woo.
Can I just like swoop down and pick up Bob's bones and like carry them out of here?
If you want to make a make a strength check, you can.
Not without my chest.
Screw your chest. You want to live or die?
But the idea was I was going to get in the chest and close it.
Well, it's too late for that. You know, I'll just take the longbow and I'll see if I can hit it.
Careful, if you don't move on this turn, though, you're.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll move a little bit closer to it then.
Okay.
15. How about like 15 feet?
Oh yeah, you can move closer to it.
Yeah, like that seems good as of right now, anyway. All right. Why is that not? Screw that. I'm just gonna roll my regular D20. 16. And what was the check for that? Or,
yeah, 16 hits.
Okay.
And you're using your longbow to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that one. The hit DC. Oh man. Oh,
All right.
Good.
13, there you go. So a well-placed arrow in the back of this thing's neck kills it.
You're welcome, Bob.
As you see this flying deer that has like shot down from the sky, goring into Bob, that well-placed arrow, it just flops to the ground, a trickle of blood now pouring out onto the ice. All right. Sticks.
There's a lot of things happening today.
It is your turn.
You're welcome, Bob. I want that chest.
Oh, you can have it with me inside of it.
I forget that.
I am going to do a stealth check and then move.
Okay. Go and roll stealth.
Oh no.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a 2. That's a 2.
Okay.
And that's gonna move.
So 30 feet would get you to right here, since Thapora pointed out the 2 spots where these icicles are gonna fall. But I'm gonna say that as you get there, you kind of slip on a piece of ice, and when you go to catch yourself, your sword clangs off of the ground, creating this loud echo through the crevasse. You can see a few more shadows up top have taken notice.
Damn it.
It's like waking up the vampires.
Bob, it is your turn.
It's like Lost Boys.
I'm gonna crap, because if I delay, will I still take the damage, or would it be after?
You would still take the damage at the end of this turn, if you don't use a full action to staunch it.
Yeah, but if I delay and use it like later, like in this whole round, I wait.
What do you mean? I'm not sure what
I use. I move my initiative all the way down, for this one round, or turn.
Like you want to hold your turn or what?
Yeah, like Divinity where you can delay.
Oh yeah. Okay. No. Sorry. I get what you mean. No. So at the end of your turn, right now you would take that damage if you don't, because unless you were readying an action. But that would also be something on your turn, because I don't use a house roll to move your initiative to the end.
Okay, so you're not going to do delays.
Right. Yeah, the only thing you could do would be a readied action.
Okay. Now I'm gonna. Where is it? I try to heal myself using one of my key points.
Okay. Yeah. If you use that, you are able to staunch that.
Yep. Here we go. Let's heal for 3, baby. I heal for 6.
Hey, yeah, you go. You rolled a 3.
How often can I use key points? I never played a monk.
You can use as many as you want on your turn, I think. Because each thing has its own action economy. So your healing, your hand of healing is your action.
So that is my action.
Yeah. So right now, the most that you could do would be to get out of your chest, and drag it with you. Your movement speed.
All right, cool. What, I can't do any checks or anything.
No, because your action was
Okay, that's gonna be my
your.
action.
Yep.
All right then, I'm just gonna climb out, put the chest out on my back like a backpack, I guess. And
Okay.
you have a chest.
I do. Yeah, I have a chest on the map now. All right, so 50 feet. I am now that you're you're now dragging your chest behind you.
I can only move like 25 because I have to dash for the difficult terrain.
Oh shoot, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I can only go 25.
All right, Moroku.
I get
thought-
this sled.
Difficult terrain didn't hinder you.
Oh wait, no, that's right. Yeah, no, you have crampons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you have crampons. Yeah, you're fine.
I don't want to like move right up there. I want to move right here and just
Oh
not
god.
use all my movement.
Okay.
I am going to do stealth again.
Okay.
16 plus
Hey, Sticks, what's going on?
20.
Yep. Okay. Still as quiet as ever. You are able to move your full 40 feet forward.
That should be 40. Yep.
All right. Who? It is your turn.
Stealth check.
All right.
Soft 20.
Okay. Same thing. You're able to move your 40 feet forward. You could see like the walls now starting to close in further and further. Let me do this.
I just got reroll your turn.
Why do I have 2 lines there? That's weird.
Gonna get your fur. Gonna get your fur. You're gonna bite me. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I don't know why I have 2 lines on that. That's weird. All right, so yeah, you see the walls are now starting to narrow in as these two are coming to a point. Thank you. And from the sky, another pain deer flies down.
Hey.
And this one has a slew of targets. Well, hey, 4, look at that. That's, okay, that's still Bob.
Bob.
That's a 10 and that's a 22. So this time, Bob, you only take 10 points of damage as this one has come down and bitten at you, biting at the bones. All right, Thapora, it's your turn.
Man, I wanted to get out of here. Oh wait, did they?
You can still fly 60.
I was gonna say, can I dash
It'll
7
land.
feet? Is that
Uh,
correct?
You could dash. You have a flying speed of 60 feet, so you could dash 120.
Oh, I want to do that.
Okay.
At least maybe one of us can get out of here, just in case. Hey, stop it.
All right. You guys see as Thapora takes off like a bullet down this ever narrowing crevasse. Sticks, it is your turn. Oh wait, I never revealed. There he is. There's the other pain deer.
I was about to say,
Yep.
do we get to see where this one's at?
Yep, he's right there.
All right. I'm gonna take a full dash action, go that 60 feet.
Gotcha.
Can I say that when I hit like maybe 50 feet, I kind of like do like a dive to the side with the last 10 feet and kind of go up against the wall?
Sure. Yeah, you are able to. You're able to slide closer to the narrowing walls.
Okay.
All right. It is Bob's turn.
Bob the old dying.
Bob the ever dying.
I can't remember you nothing. I'm out of here.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit this deer with an unarmed attack.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? All right. So it's the first one. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm surviving. If I'm just always
That's a
low.
miss.
Luckily, I have another one.
It's true, you do.
Hey.
That's a hit. Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right,
'Kay.
7.
He has you have hurt him. He kind of
so-
gives this cry, this whinnying cry.
So I'm going to expand a key point. So a flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to smack him again. 22.
Yep, that hits.
Or
Okay,
5.
that is enough to that's enough to down him.
Alright, good, because I'm going to hand to healing myself.
Okay.
Wish I.
Bad touch.
Oh yeah, I do have a die for hand to healing. Hey, 8.
Nice. All right, so you are back up with another 8 hit points, and you are moving. You're 50 feet, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna expend another key point, so I can dash.
Oh, for step of the wind. So keep in mind. Your flurry of blows would have been your bonus action.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep.
I was going to walk 50 feet then.
So, go.
Let's go, chest.
All right, Moroku.
Let's see. I am going to stealth again.
Okay.
That'd be another 20.
Yeah, you can move your 40 feet forward unabated.
I can't read that number.
What's that?
Okay, that's 40.
Okay.
I
Yep. There we go.
40 or 45. I had to zoom in.
Oh, gotcha. All right, Who? It's your turn.
I am going to move and dash.
You're gonna dash. All right, 80 feet.
10, 15, 20. Okay.
All right. So as you guys are getting here, you shift up into this spot. As you do, the crevasse ever closes further and further. I don't know why it's not. There we go. So you can see the end of it now is the end is, slightly closing in on you, but the back is now starting to trail further and further narrow. As this happens, Styx and Who, I need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh man.
You shouldn't have what said.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, and a 6.
I think. Do I have something to reroll that?
That is, yeah, actually, depending on your level.
Danger sense.
Danger sense, yes. Yes, you do. Hey, same score. Okay, Styx, you are able to dodge out of the way of a falling piece of ice. Who, on the other hand, you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage as an icicle comes down from the ceiling, piercing into you. More of them fall. One of them falls a few feet behind behind Bob, and one falls about 10 feet in front of Moroku. But it is Thapura's turn.
Can we see the end?
You can see the end. So you can see that it is about it's about 70 feet in front of you, Thapura. You think with a well charge out of here, you can make it.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So with your dash, you are able to get out.
Woohoo!
All right, Sticks. It is your turn. I gotta move you guys over on the other side.
Live.
Thanks. I think I'm just gonna have to take another full dash.
Okay. So
I'll
that
press
is going to be
press these
60
walls.
feet.
I'm going to be not near the wall, if possible.
Not near the wall. Going down the center as much as you can now.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Come to the light, Mary.
All right, Bob, it is your turn. We can't hear you. Your mic is up.
I whistle
you.
for you.
Yep. I used to have that mic.
Yeah,
I know that pain.
Yeah, I'm going to take a dash and move 100.
Okay. You are ever nearing towards the end. Moroku. You see the rest of your team is running up ahead as this this crevasse is closing in faster and faster.
I'll dash.
Okay. And who? It's your turn.
Sure you don't want to climb in my chest?
Aaron,
That's me.
Yo,
it's your turn.
So wrong.
what is he doing?
Look, did you give me 80 there?
I did.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Got you 80 on your dash. You and who?
Okay. I am also going to dash out of here.
Okay. So you are able to make it out to there. There's just an extra 5 feet. All right. So I need Moroku and Bob to make dexterity saving throws.
22.
16.
Okay. So the two of you are able to dodge out of the way of a falling piece of ice that crashes right in between the two of you. You can see now skirting across the top of this crevasse, coming down from the back, there are two pain deer that are about 100 feet back that you can see are closing in ever closer. You think that as long as you get out of this place, you should be okay. And that is going to be on Sticks.
Gonna do another dash.
Okay. That is your 60 feet. That is going to be enough to get out. And I assume Bob and Moroku are both going to dash out of here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you are well within your range.
No, it's like if I can shove the chest again.
Oh God. Only go 20 feet. The whole place closes in with you and two pain deer. All right. So, as you all come out on the other side of this, you see these two ice shelves colliding together. The two pain deer inside caught in this deluge of ice, these sharp stalactites that are falling down, these large icicles piercing them. You hear their cries from in there as you are placed out on the other side of a almost like a very small contained winter wonderland in front of you.
You say I'm the mean one.
As you can now see that you are in a small grotto. You hear the crunching of the ice behind you as just a few pieces of ice fall harmlessly out of it. As you look, and you are in kind of like an icy dome that extends up into into this like golden cap almost. There's like a this otherworldly ethereal light that is illuminating this entire area with a golden hue. You see a few trees laid around in here. They are all decorated with blinking lights, and the one in the center has a star adorning the top of it. There are 3 buildings and a structure that you notice in here. To your left, you see a building that you can actually smell these delicious scents of various cinnamons and sugars and spices. You see one further in the back that appears to have a just more standard kind of just like a standard shack, but you can see there are candy cane bars that are blocking off the windows into it. And off to the right, you see that there is a building that the smell of hay and animals is coming from. And the last thing you notice is that directly across this open area, there appears to be a portal that is glowing with a blue light.
Is there light in here?
There is. It's kind of like all over.
Because I don't see shit.
Yeah, I see black.
Oh, you don't see it? Do you see it now?
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Sorry.
I thought I was blind because my eyes were gone.
Nope. Yep. Nope. You should have seen all that. But yeah, like I said, so here's the building that smells good. Here's the building that looks like a shack with candy bar or with candy cane bars over it. Here's the building that smells like some animals and a bit of chocolate. And then here is that portal on the other side.
Ooh. Maybe that's how Santa gets to deliver the goodies through the portal.
So where would you like to go?
Can I do a perception check just to see if like I can hear any like voices or noises or?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
19.
The only thing that you hear is there appears to be like a slight crinkle in the air. That of like, you know, the sound of like a glint off of ice. There's no sounds. You do hear from the right, though, there is a bit of a snoring sound coming from one of the windows in the building off to the right.
Seems like that might be where the pain deer are kept. I want to go where it smells good.
Okay. So who is joining Thapora over there?
Can I spell?
All right, it's all mine.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too.
All right. Moroku, I'm assuming joining as well.
Might as well.
Okay.
I'm falling into Galoop just because
So-
I want to be somewhere.
You guys head over to this small building. As you do, the scent of holiday spices and ingredients starts to get heavier in the air. You're getting this, you're getting this very sweet smell. Like I said, a heavy scent of cinnamon, the smell of nutmeg. And as you walk into this building, you can see that it is very much set up as a cookie lab. There are a few different ovens. There are there are shelves with various books that you can see they have all kinds of recipes. Tins that can be filled with cookies, wrapping paper, a few boxes that have been laid out with some ingredients, some flour. And on the far south side, on this large table, you can see there are 7 piles of cookies, each one decorated with a different symbol, and there is a piece of paper next to the piles.
Oh. Can we read the paper? Is it something written we can read?
Yes, in fact, there it is. And as you look at it, it says, so it says, two among our, I did put out, sorry. Two among our number are just plain tasty treats, but 3 of us will mess you up and knock you off your feet. Choose, unless you wish to wait here forevermore. To help you in your choice, we give you these clues for. 1. However slyly the bad ones try to hide, you can always find one sitting on a plain cookie's left side. There's a difference in those stood at either end, but when you're seeking to move forward, neither is your friend. As you see clearly, they're all different shapes and sizes, but neither star nor moon are filled with bad surprises. Finally, the second left and the second on the right are twins once you taste them, though different at first sight. And as you look at these cookies going from left to right, you can see there is a Christmas tree, a star, a moon, a gift, mistletoe, a snowman, and a Santa hat.
Do you think that 3 is that meant to mess us up? Where it says the moon and the star aren't filled with are filled with bad surprises. No. Hmm. Cookie.
Now, the key thing here is that you can try the cookies. You could follow the riddle, but just keep in mind the ones that are filled with bad surprises, there is a penalty for eating those ones.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try a moon cookie.
You're gonna try a
I'm gonna
moon
try
cookie?
Star cookie.
Okay, so Styx is trying a moon cookie. As you taste it, you do feel a little kind of magical essence to it, but it doesn't taste bad, it doesn't hurt, and you don't feel ill or any kind of bad effect.
Okay.
Gonna pick
And
one.
Aaron, did you say you were gonna try one?
Star.
Star?
Star.
When you eat this, it's a tasty ass cookie, but there's really nothing more beyond that.
I want to try. There's a second left and a second on the right.
Is the idea that if we eat the right cookie, we'll know how to get out, or like?
I'm going to say that it is not going to give you the information, but there is something still here in the grotto that can give you that information.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat the snowman.
Eat the snowman? Okay. You take a bite of the snowman cookie. It's a tasty ass cookie, but that's about it.
Snowman, star, moon.
I want to eat a Santa hat cookie.
Okay. You take a bite into the Santa hat. When you do, you feel this kind of like sense of this like thing that you can do this. You feel inspired. So go ahead and mark off that you now have inspiration.
All right, I'm gonna try a Christmas tree also.
Okay. So you bite into this Christmas tree. There is a very clear and distinct acrid taste on your tongue the moment you do. I will give you a hand in modifying your character sheet, but you are going to have a -2 penalty to your intelligence for the next 24 hours. So go ahead and reload your character sheet. As when you eat this, you are knocked prone as well, kind of knocked off your feet with how much this affected you.
Whoa, some damn cookie.
So that was the Christmas
I slam
tree
down my
cookie?
chest, pick him up, and put him in the chest.
Yeah, that was a Christmas tree.
I crush every single one of those and throw them away.
Okay.
Sounds like
I take the crumbs, I put it in the chest.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we know that's one of the 3.
I point at him and clack my teeth like that's a good idea, and then I start taking one of each cookie and start crumbling them into the chest.
So-
Well, I mean, I feel like then by process of elimination, we can say that the present and the holly are probably the other 2 that are deadly if we've tried the star, the moon, the snowman, and the Santa hat, and nothing bad has happened.
Yes.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
got my
the,
herbalist
the-
kit.
Presents and holly, I think, are a no-go.
so when they were eaten, the star was a tasty cookie, as was the snowman.
Yeah.
The Santa hat gave inspiration, and the snowman or the moon gave Styx it was kind of had like a magical tingle.
I want to take out my herbalist kit, take out a bowling pistol, and I want to take crumbs and just like make a powder, of a combination of one of each. See what happens.
Oh God.
The Cookie Blaster 9000.
Okay, I will say that you do that. You now have within a mortar and pestle, you now have a combination of all 7 cookies.
Yeah, I'm just using the pestle to just crunch them all together and just make a powder of all of them mixed together.
You have to eat them all.
Okay.
I want to take.
Just snort a line of your cookie crumbs.
And you guys said that you kind of discerned that these 2 would be the bad ones.
Yeah.
I don't sweets.
What's that, John?
Says I don't like sweets. I'm not tasting eating any of it.
Yeah.
I don't think I can taste.
What are you doing?
You don't even have a stomach.
Yeah, I don't have a stomach. I don't have a tongue. All my shit's magic.
Can
Unless I
I
can magically
Can
taste.
that and get inspiration as well?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm taking all the powder. I'm taking out a protein shaker.
Well, I better do that too since I get. Can I get a Santa hat and get something back since I got my intelligence taken away?
Sure, yeah. You can, seeing who eating that cookie and like feeling that, that moment of empowerment almost. Yeah, there is enough for each of you there.
Awesome. I need a good after my bad. Somebody do it.
Does Bob mix this into something and consume this?
I have pretty much a protein shaker. Take the water skin and just like
Yes.
put it in it and just shake it up, and I just like offer it to random people. Who wants
To
who wants
to
a
the
sip?
to the other 4 people in the room.
Yeah. Who wants a sip?
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
You go ahead. You tell us what it's like.
Fuck it. I take a drink.
You first.
Okay.
I'm guessing by process of elimination, the moon cookie is probably what's gonna get us out of here.
No, that's a good working theory.
Everybody appreciate the good moon.
Yeah. So while the 4 of you are discussing this, you see Bob mixing up this shaker, just like standing in the back, and then all of a sudden takes a drink. I need to roll some dice.
Oh,
Take
Yeah.
my seat, Bob.
Also, I want to do this while I'm standing in the chest.
Well, in case you
Like,
fall.
The chest is open. I just step over the chest and I just go.
I know he is.
What does that mean?
Words, Lucas. It means words.
It means word, but I don't know what this means. Okay. Oh my. Okay. So yeah, this is interesting.
Oh no.
Yeah. So here's what happens.
Oh boy.
I gotta pet Bob.
You see Bob chug back this drink. There's almost like a moment of Bob where you get that like cinnamon kind of nutmeggy sugar cookie taste, and when you get past that, you feel this like magical essence, and then you feel this inspiring essence, and then the 3 bad cookies hit, and they hit hard.
And then you punch somebody.
Because as they do, I need you to reload your character sheet right now and look at your intelligence score, because you have a 1 in your intelligence. Bob, basically drinking this, drops this and is now a babbling, incoherent kind of mass of bones, because you are not smarter than even a dumb animal anymore, considering like 4 is like the base cutoff for most spells to even affect a creature of like unintelligence rating. So your kind of everything is is kind of just like going off of baser instincts. Like your body is just like trying to survive almost.
My instinct is literally whatever my necromancer that summoned me is.
Yeah, you know
basic
what?
instructions are
You're
at this point.
I'm going to say because of your undead nature, you are basically a thrall right now. You are just an animated skeleton essentially.
So the moment I drink it, I go. Just like head tilting up, looking at the sky, and then it's just
Yeah,
it's standing there.
just like all of a sudden you are just this like mindless thrall. Because I mean, even a skeleton has 6 intelligence.
They're all putting themselves together in the wrong places. And...
Right.
For what it's worth, eating a bad cookie knocks you prone and you lose 1d4 intelligence points. So you just lost 3d4 intelligence points. You are inspired though, like boy oh boy.
You're an inspired mess.
I already had inspiration. It wants inspiration.
Yeah, so unfortunately I'm gonna say that in his current state, you would kind of have to be like somebody else is going to have to like kind of push Bob along and like really help him out.
I'm gonna shove him in the
Perfect.
chest.
Then,
and
because
pick
I'm
his
standing in
chest.
my chest, I just use one of my feet and just become a pile of bones in my chest.
Yeah, like you see Bob just kind of like, falls into his chest and just becomes this pile of bones in his chest.
I'm gonna close it and then pick it up.
Okay. You just hear the bones kind of rattling on the inside.
It's in a play.
How heavy is this chest that he's in?
Well, the chest itself is 25 pounds, and Bob himself is the weight of a potentially human skeleton.
Oh, great.
I think I put 50 or
It's
something.
fine.
I try
Yeah.
to like look up a thing of like necromancers is like, oh, skeletons don't weigh that much. It's like the trick is learn fire magic so you burn off the skin and muscle,
Yep.
and it's easier to carry around this bones in a chest.
Yeah, it
And so that was
says
the idea behind that.
yeah, it says bones make up about 15% of a person's total weight. So
Oh,
roughly,
shot at 50. It's a lot less than that.
yeah, you would depending on if you know what he was in a prior life, but probably around like 25, 30 pounds, like 20 to probably around 25 pounds. So this is a 50-pound chest.
Yeah, it's made of a 5'11" human because I didn't want to complicate it.
Yeah.
Can we just like make a necklace out of him or something?
Boy, you an orc? Boy, you an orc now?
Necklaces out of him.
You know what? This only lasting for maybe 24 hours. The moment I come to, it's gonna get really scary.
All right, so I will say you guys have at least figured out the basics of this riddle.
You guys want to do a long rest?
So
Can
I will
Does it put Humpty Dumpty back together again?
a long rest. Well, a long rest would be 8 hours.
You guys want to do 3 long?
Yeah, he's not getting that back for a day. That's going to be a while.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Oh wait, while I'm in the chest, can I just do short rest from now on? While I'm being fucking dead brain.
Sure, yeah.
If enough time goes by.
Yeah. It depends on what the rest of the party's doing. So.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm doing nothing. I'm pretty much doing a
Right.
permanent short rest until they knock on the chest and I just come out as a basic ass skeleton.
Oh no. I am launching you at the next creature we fight.
And not be in the chest?
What's that?
I said, can you just stumble around his bones and we can just point him in the right direction instead of having to carry him around?
I feel like
You
you
can-
don't want
my ability.
You can
the
do
chest
that.
is gonna be there.
You basically would just be what would happen is you would be like kind of like pushing him towards
Why
something
don't we
and
just tie a rope around him and we just drag him?
He could be the
The
decoy.
best RP ever. Because I'm a fucking skeleton. My communication just
God just clacking his teeth.
I lost all my ability to speak, so it's just
Yeah. Oh my God.
You send him ahead for danger.
The funniest fucking shit
now you
goes
got a
on.
chest, it's like a giant Pokeball.
So what is the plan? Are you tying a rope around Bob and dragging him along?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I
Lucas.
just like come out of the chest while you're fighting. I just like do a home bone on you, just pat you on the shoulders and heal you. Just go back in the chest.
Odd.
We're just leaving his chest here, right? We don't have to take that with us, do we?
Wait, what's that?
Do we have to take his chest with us?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Store him in the chest. We'll come back from him tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
Wake up from a hangover. Oh, what happened?
All right, so Bob is currently resting in his chest. What is the rest of you guys doing?
Is there? Oh, I take a sheet of parchment. Write, using my calligraphy. Write a note to Bob. Says, "You fucked up bad. You became useless. We'll be back tomorrow to pick you up."
Alright, so you're gonna leave me behind? Alright.
Hey,
I'll be here.
well, we're gonna lug you around, weigh ourselves down, and if we get into a hairy situation,
You have a
I'm
barbarian, and this is like probably like 40 pounds.
Yeah, well, they can always come back for you.
I'm like, it's not gonna weigh much for me to carry him around, as I'm a snowman.
Yeah.
well,
Still
a
snowman, that's right.
50-pound thrown object is, a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
So do you are you gonna carry him around? Who?
I vote just leave him here and we'll come back from him. Can't pull his own weight, he needs to sit out.
Don't want to leave him.
Who wants to take him? That's fine. I don't care.
Who?
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's up to who.
Who's gonna take him?
Okay.
Alright, so now you're a
me.
thrall.
So you currently have a chest with Bob in it.
I'm a fucking item at this point.
Oh my god.
I'm just an
Maybe
item.
we can barter for him? Maybe we can barter data with them. Like,
You
So-
say barter? You're going to show up. It's like, I want to barter this chest full of, that has a skeleton in it. What can I get for this?
exactly. Well, we'll tell
And
him.
Rick Harrison said, I don't know. I know a guy for this. He's an expert on skeletons and chests. Let me get a hold of him.
All right. So what are you guys doing at this point?
I guess head on out and check out some of the other.
Which one would you like to check out? Because I will say that as you... What's that?
North of us?
Okay. So as you walk up to this one, you can see that the windows on it are kind of barred with little candy canes. As you step inside, though, you see that this is kind of like a little jailhouse. And sitting inside on a pile of straw is a green little Christmas elf.
Oh,
And
You're gonna hate me, Lucas.
and when you walk in here, he says, "Ah, shit! Who the fuck is that? Who are you?"
Who
What
the
are you
fuck
for?
are you?
I'm who?
I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave. I'm who?
Nice to meet you, Dave Grinch.
What are you doing in here, Dave?
I'm a fucking prisoner, can't you see? He walks
Right,
over,
well,
lifts the lid to the toilet, and just like takes a leak as he's kind of looking over his shoulder at you.
What'd you do to get yourself thrown in here?
I hate Christmas. I hate joy. It's not right. What Santa's after? Ugh.
he's an angry elf.
So,
So that we don't have anybody in the party named Joy.
you want to help us take down the big guy?
Hell yeah. Are you here to kill him?
Yeah.
Have you figured out how to get into the workshop yet?
We're working on it.
Can you help us?
Well, Dave Grin's got the answer there for you. You gotta let me out, though.
Done. I kicked the gate.
Roll strength check.
Strength check.
Yes.
Okay. I just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's made of candy bar. It's made of candy canes, and they just kind of like shatter as you kick them open. And holy shit! Okay, yeah, that works. All right. So what's the plan?
We were still working on that.
Okay.
You were gonna tell us how to get there.
All right. You need the cookies. Did you solve the riddle?
It's the moon cookies, right?
Smart cookie. All right. So you need the moon cookie. That's what lets you go through the portal. Don't eat the other ones, especially 3. They make you stupid idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found that one out
Like
the hard
you're
way.
this like in the
Yes.
in the chest.
Fuck isn't that thing?
Someone
If
who
you
ate the
gotta ask,
cookies.
I want to know.
Oh yeah, you know what? It was a damn shame. One night one of the elves was little groggy, drinking too much eggnog, had a bit of coal dust in their eyes. Ate about 3 or 4 of them. Was never the same.
Yeah, the munchies.
It's like one of them will like put you in a bit of a stupor for a day, but you eat too many of them and those effects linger.
Good to know.
If you've already eaten a bad cookie, can you still go through the portal if you eat a good cookie?
Yeah, as long as you eat the moon, that'll get you through the portal.
Yeah, which is not gonna be any after effects.
Have we all eaten a moon cookie at this point?
Oh, my guy did.
I think the only one who said they didn't was actually Moroku.
I haven't eaten any cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back and get a moon cookie.
Okay. As you start making your way over there, Dave says, "Hey, can you grab one for me too?"
Sure.
Good man, that one.
Grab all of them.
Yeah, whole plate of them. Nobody else needs to get in there at any future point. Not once we end his.
Even the stupid ones, Bob might be addicted.
How long you been in prison, Dave?
Oh, couple of years. Well, no, I take that back. It's been a couple months, but it feels like years. I was...
Took you around?
Yeah, well, they don't like to kill or nothing like that, but I know the truth. Santa's up to something. You don't just make stuff. That's our whole thing. Like that's our whole thing is we make stuff. And when he says this, you see that he kind of like clasps his hands together, and you can see there's a bit of a spark of magic, but nothing happens. And he says, yeah, see, it doesn't work in here because Santa has blocked us from being able to do that. My whole tribe can make toys. That was our whole thing. And Santa's now enslaving my whole tribe. So I came here wanting to put an end to it, and I get thrown in there.
Has your tribe, is your tribe trying to escape, or are they happy where they're at?
No, they're not happy. They don't know what they are. They're all blank, mindless zombies.
So like Bob.
Yeah. In the moment you said that, you want another clack.
Yeah, the clacking of teeth.
Too many cookies.
So why do they have to enslave you if that's what you like to do?
Well, it's what we like to do, but Santa is doing something else. Like it's like he's offering, like where they're constantly making them and sending them into a void. I don't know what's in there, but I know it's not something good. I got out of there once. That's whenever I tried to come back and put an end to it, and they threw me in jail. And he kind of points to one of the bars, and you can see that it's only slightly worn down. He's like, I've been sitting there licking that thing for months trying to wear it out.
So you think that this portal is going to whatever bad deed Santa's up to? This is where it's going.
It goes to the workshop. That's where Santa will
Alright.
be.
I guess it's time to eat this cookie and go through the portal.
That's where the cookies are coming from.
Well, I'll be here. If I get in there, I'm dead.
I thought you were coming with us.
I want him dead, but I don't want to be dead. I want to be able to enjoy my spoils.
Well, you promised to tell us how to get in there. Besides the cookie, how do we get in? How do we go through the workshop?
How do we know you're not going to turn on us?
Trust me. Look, well, you trust me. You don't know me other than my name and what the story I've given you. But look, you go through that portal. You'll enter into the workshop. It's a big dome. It's this these circles. Santa's always in the middle. He's always watching. He'll know the moment you're in there. He already knows that you're here. He knows when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake. He always sees you, always knows what's going on. So he'll be anticipating you. But once you're in there, there's portals to get out. But that's the thing, nobody in there wants to get out. Hopefully you don't fall under whatever spell he has. And if he can save my family, that's all I ask. I want Santa's head on a platter, but my family's in there.
What's the name of your family?
It's all of us. We're the Kringle elves.
How many of them are there?
Got it. The creamy elves.
God damn it.
Why don't we
That's a
send
spin-off.
Bob in there and see what happens?
He says, there's about 80 of us or so. At least there was. Used to be 100. Last time around 100 of us. But I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he has done.
If we can get your family unbrainwashed, would they help us fight Santa?
I guess, but I guess it depends on if you can unbrainwash them. I mean, you're not... The thing is, you'll understand once you get in there. that's gonna be the fight.
Maybe if
Fight
we get
of the night.
the cookies that Bob snorted, that'll help. We'll just turn them into zombies and we can collect them all and carry them out.
Oh, those, man, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, there's not many of them left, I imagine, but you're welcome to take them.
What happens if we give them to Santa?
Depends on if you could get him into that gob of his. I mean, probably make him a little bit dumber, but you know, Santa's a smart one. Like I said, he's gonna see that coming.
I guess we just do it.
I say we eat the cookie and
Let's do it.
try it out.
Well, you know, standing at the way with cookies, listening to all this, I walk in and says, "Oh, by the way, how does Santa get presents to all people in a single night?"
Oh, well, that's easy. The Kringle elves. When our magic is at full power, we can make stuff and teleport it. So, you know, the day before, you know, around Christmas, you know, the night before Christmas, you know, he has them all just going at it like every few minutes, you know, make a toy teleport. He knows where every kid lives, so using that information connected with all of us, well, that's the whole process.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah, like I said, whenever he was trying to do that, like, you know, there's just these crackles of magic from his hands. He's like, I just wish I could fucking do it again.
One day, young Padawan, one day.
I'm hoping once he kills Santa, because he's the one who took that gift away from me.
Well, I guess we better get moving and stopping our yapping.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna eat the cookie and go through the portal.
Right. So you guys step on into the portal. As you do, you enter into this large circular room. I say room, more of a floor. And beyond this, it is just a void. In the center of this large area, you see a figure standing there wearing red and white robes. He has a big white beard and a mustache, and he's wearing a black crown on his head. You see in these openings in the ground on these platforms, there are these small little Kringle elves, much like Dave the Grinch, that are going through with this magical energy. And you see that they all kind of in unison craft an object and then drop it into these open voids. As soon as you step through this portal, you see that the portal, once you all step in, you see that the portal behind you closes. Like this magical energy from it just dissipates. And you hear a ho, ho, ho. Hello, children.
Jesus?
Wintermas is not until tomorrow.
No, it's 5
You're-
days until Wintermas.
You're being very naughty.
4 more days.
No, it's like 5 days before it.
Oh, it was 5 days. Sorry. My bad.
Like 4 days past, my guy's back.
My apologies. My apologies. Sorry.
It's in the 4 days.
Yeah, no, he says, Wintermas isn't for another few days. You're being very naughty.
Sounds like enslaving tribes of little nugget people is also pretty naughty.
Mississippi, it's all right here.
I'm here for Keebler. Where's Keebler?
As you can see, the Kringle elves are very content with their jobs. There is no one here held against their will.
It's guys
Are they
Jeff
just
Bezos.
mindless? A little bit of drool like coming out of the corners of their mouths.
More of like the We Happy Few. They have this like kind of like pulled wide smile on their face, where their like eyes are very wide and like 1,000-yard stare.
I want
I'm
those
going-
cookies.
I'm going to do insight on that statement he said.
Oh, go ahead.
19 plus. Where is it? 6. 25.
Oh, there is, like, just looking at all these Kringle elves, there's no way what he just said has any lick of truth. Like,
Light it up.
he says, "Please, children, enough of this. Come here, and I will give you your presents early."
I got a present for you.
So bless you.
Might as well start the combat. We don't have much time left.
Well,
I got a present for you. Plink, plink.
okay. So we will say that you get 2 shots off as a surprise. Well, we'll say Santa's not surprised. But I will let you have those. So go ahead and roll those 2 attacks.
He's the all-seeing all-father. He can't get surprised.
First one. Let's see. It's 16 plus 8. 24.
Okay.
Second one. 13 plus 8. 21.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage on both.
Okay. 24 points of damage all together.
Okay. You send these 2 arrows flying into his chest, as he kind of like jolts back and looks up. There's a bit of black ichor just dripping out from his suit of red. And he says, "That was very naughty." Yeah. He says, "That was very naughty." All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
I thought the shot was a nice shot.
Okay, so how do I roll my initiative since I'm a fucking corpse in the box?
I think you're out of combat.
I'm gonna say that you're basically gonna be at the whim of who.
Yeah, should I
if
just
he
have his initiative just go after his like a pet?
Yeah, because you're still in the chest, so there's really nothing you can do. As far as Bob is concerned, he's just in darkness, doesn't know what's going on.
Doesn't care.
Says does not know what's going on. Pretty much I'm Rue's pet.
Yeah. What'd you get, John?
17.
And Styx.
That's a 6.
Oof.
I know.
All right, we're gonna say that is that.
Ken, just from like looking around the workshop, do we have an idea? Is there like some outside of Santa himself? Can we see anything that would be leading the Kringle elves to be like brainwashed?
No. Basically, what you see is in all 4 quadrants, in all 4 cardinal directions, you see similar portals, and then it's just these concentric quarter circles that come down to the center that these Kringle elves are standing on, crafting toys and dropping them into the void.
Okay.
All right. So that is gonna be Thappora's turn.
I'm going to use my alchemist fire.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's see. I got a 17.
Okay. Yep. That hits him. Well, are you moving up? Because you do have to be within 20 feet to throw that.
Yeah, I'll fly up.
Okay.
Drop it from above.
20, 25, 30, 40. I'll fly up 60.
Okay.
I'm trying to read.
That would right there would put you within 20. Yeah, that would you would need to go up one more. Yep, there.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay. So yeah, 17 hits. So that is, you throw this alchemist fire on him. The vial or the flask shatters. As it does, his coat is just caught with fire. As he's looking at you, this arrow still sticking out of his chest, oozing this black liquid, and just this rage burning in his eyes.
It's like old Frosty.
All right. So I'm gonna say he's going to use his legendary action. When you fly up and do this, he looks at you and is going to lift his hand. You see one of these Kringle elves start to float, and he launches it at you.
Oh my! Holy crap!
Shit!
Ho ho ho!
Projectile mini.
That's a 21 to hit, which I know hits. And you're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this gnome hits you. And as they lay there on the ground, they still have this smile on their face. Their eyes are open wide. They're still in the act of creating toys where they lay. But as you look down at this Kringle elf, you can see that there is a tear rolling from its eye.
Oh,
God.
looks like it hurt you as much as it hurt me, huh, buddy? How many points did it take?
8. Moroku, it is your turn.
I'm going to, let's see. There. Is that too far? Let's see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Nope, you got 40 feet.
Okay. And then I'm going to Kensai shot. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna, let's see. 12 plus 8. 20 unnatural.
Oh yeah, that hits.
A nat 20.
Hey, congrats, nat 20. All right, so both of those are gonna hit. So just roll your normal damage and we'll make sure that we add. Oh wait, you're doing a Kensei shot, so that's an extra D4. So we're gonna tack on 12 extra points of damage to all of this.
Let's see. Where's my D4? There it is. Okay. First.
That's what I was referring with the alchemist fire.
And then another 12 points of damage. 43 points damage.
Ooh, nice. All right. Some well-placed arrow shots into the chest of Santa. As it does, you see more of that black ichor just dripping and oozing out of him. So we're going to say after Moroku's turn, who, as you're about to move, I need you to make a DC 15 charisma save as you're still in the you're still in this snowman outfit. Santa looks back at you and just kind of stares into you, almost as if he's like reaching into your soul.
You said charisma?
Charisma save, yep.
Charisma or deception?
Charisma. Okay, so as this happens, you're like looking at Santa, and you hear this voice that says, "Ho ho ho, Merry Wintermas. It is time to fulfill your duty. Murder them. So you are currently under the control of Santa, and he is going to command you to use your action to attack the active combatant that he can see next to you, which would be Styx.
Okay.
I don't get it, sir.
Just straight attack.
How you would normally attack? Yeah, I mean it's, you know.
So, bonus the rage.
Yep.
And then attack 29.
Christ.
At least it was low damage.
Yep, 9 points of
Holy
damage.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
Second attack.
That's it. That's his floor. Man, you got some good rolls.
All right. So 9 and 12, so a total 21 points of damage. As you see, as you see, who has this just kind of like glazed over look in his pieces of coal as he is attacking you kind of blindly. Which brings us to Styx's turn.
Awesome. I am going to do a full dash action away from who. Which is,
Okay.
Yeah.
That is, I'm going to need who to make an opportunity attack.
God damn it!
Roll the damage.
Holy shit.
16 points of damage as you are running away from him, but you are able to get away from him.
You know what's really bad?
Huh.
I'm not even using don't I have some reckless attack?
Yeah. That would let you attack with advantage.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You've been hitting your stuff true on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I have a plus 10 to hit.
So yeah, Styx, you run up, Thapora, you look over, you see Styx, she has taken some hits as you could hear, who behind you, going at her.
Can I guess not. That was my full turn. I can't take a healing potion.
You can use your, so here's your two options. I would recommend the latter. You can use a healing potion as a bonus action, which you would roll 2d4 plus 2, or you can use your second wind ability, which is 1d10 plus 5.
Right, I do have second wind. Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna do second wind.
Okay, go ahead and roll 1d10. Because yeah, a healing potion is at minimum 4 hit points. So with this, it's a minimum of 6.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 5. All right, that's gonna give me 5 plus 5, so that's 10 back.
There you go. Tova.
Oh no, where's the healer?
He's in a box.
The healer.
He was the thrall to the guy who's now betraying you.
Oh god! I just thought of something.
So happy. All right. So
The idea that I'm your thrall, so if you throw me and command me to attack them, now they have 2 betrayed party members.
all right, so Santa is up here in front of Styx and Thapora. As he's standing here, he looks at the two of you and says, "Oh, well, at least the two of you have the gumption to face me. Well, why don't I come over and give you a big hug?" He is going to rush over to Thapora and is going to wobble his belly like a bowl of jello and then slam into you.
I thought you were going to say jelly.
Well, Big old bowl of jello.
He's going to do a Dark Souls stomach slam.
Yeah, that's a 22 to hit. Thapora, you are going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And then from behind... so when this happens, you see him raise his hand faster than he looks, getting another no missile off that is going to fly over at Moroku. Moroku, that is a 16 to hit, which does not hit. So you are able to move out of the way of this Kringle Elf missile, but as it does, you see the Kringle Elf just kind of soars off into the void.
Does it yell freedom?
No, it doesn't yell anything. You just, as it is going into the void, you just see it continuing to make toys. Thapora, it's your turn.
Love Eldritch Santa.
You said I took 18 points the last time, right? Of damage.
Take a point.
You took,
Your rolls aren't showing on here. By the
oh,
way.
I was gonna say, why aren't my
Yeah.
rolls showing? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me re-roll. My apologies, because I was not aware that they weren't showing. And yeah, we'll go 18 because we're not gonna do the 23.
Well, that puts me at like 13 hit points, so I'd like to use my potion of healing.
Okay. Yeah, you want to use that as your action or your bonus action?
Can I do my bonus action first?
Yeah. Are you drinking this as your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2 to see how much you heal.
Hey, Lucas, did you get my message?
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So 6 plus 2, so you heal for 8 points. I don't know.
Better than nothing. Is he still like right next to me?
Oh yeah.
All right, I want to take then my short sword and ram it into him.
Swing around to get flanks.
Okay. He's within 5 feet of sticks, so because I do the more, she'll get a +1 to hit. So yeah, go ahead and roll for your short sword. Keep in mind you still get your 2 attacks.
5 plus 6.
11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit.
Is that with the
Okay,
+1?
again.
Even a 12 would have missed.
Okay. Oh man,
Well, that's a 12.
12.
Oh yeah, unfortunately a 12 would miss. We'll say that maybe Thapora is not too proficient with the short swords as she as they favor the longbow. So that is. Did you want to move? Now keep in mind that would incur an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I do want to move.
Okay.
Can I move my 60 feet away?
Yeah,
or-
you still have your movement.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that. Maybe to the right.
Sure. Yeah, move. You can move wherever you would like.
And I see one of them 60 to the right.
As that happens, as you go to move, Santa says, "Let me give you a hand." He quickly shifts into, kind of quickly shifts down, and belly bumps you, sending you that direction faster. You're gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from that.
I don't like this.
Belly buster.
Moroku, it is your turn.
All right. Activate Kensai shot again.
Okay.
First shot. 19 plus 8 is 20, 27.
Okay, that hits.
Second one, 9 plus 8, 17.
9 plus 8, 17. Okay. That hits.
Yeah, I'm not rolling too good.
Mm. 29 points of damage.
All right. Sorry. Forgot to mute my mic. Who? It is your turn. Santa, I need you. Well, actually, first, I need you to make that charisma saving throw again.
Oh.
Okay. As that happens, you there's a voice in your head that goes, "Throw him away. He is nothing but dead weight."
Right, literally.
As you are compelled to throw the chest into the void.
Would that be considered a bonus action or just a regular action?
That would be the action.
Okay. So 5, 10, and then I'm gonna throw the chest into the void.
Okay.
Wait.
You guys watch as Who, under the control of Santa, chucks the chest holding Bob down into the void. As you see it kind of like swirl and tumble forward into almost like this central mass where like all these toys are going down to.
I got out no matter what.
What's that?
I got out no matter what.
Yeah. All right. Sticks.
Some kid's gonna get me under a tree now.
Or is that all I got?
That is all that you can do right now.
Okay.
Very excited.
Just send me some random kid.
I'm gonna use my crystal longsword.
Okay. Go and roll to hit.
23 to hit the first time around.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And then I am going to also add a superiority dice to add an extra d8 to this roll. So that'll be 3 d8s between the radiant damage, regular damage, and the superiority dice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And I'm also going to use a charge.
Okay.
So that means
you're gonna heal a number of hit points equal to the radiant damage. So make sure you roll that separate then.
Okay. So regular damage is going to be regular damage is going to be 12.
Okay.
I think right. I'm reading it right. Because it says, maybe I'm reading this wrong. It has a 1d8 plus 4 and then a 1d10 plus 2.
So 1d10 plus 2 is if you were attacking with 2 hands.
Okay, which I am not, so never mind.
Right.
Okay. And then
Yep, so it's going to be it's going to be 1d8 plus 4 and then your radiant damage and then your superiority die.
okay. Radiant damage is going to be a 7, so that gives me 7 hit points back as well.
Yep.
And then the extra d8 roll as a superiority dice is going to give me a 6.
Okay. All right, and that was your first attack, and I assume you want to hit him again?
Yes, please.
Coolio.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna. That's an 11, but I am gonna use an action surge to get to try again.
Okay. Yep. You get 2 extra attacks now.
Oh, I get 2.
Yeah, because you get an extra attack action, and you attack twice when you take the attack action.
Yeah. All right.
It's why higher level fighters are very powerful.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Lucky.
Alright. 14 to
That's what
hit.
Jack will get to do at 5th level.
Hey.
What was that rule?
14 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, cool. We're gonna do same thing I did last time from the top. I'm gonna use another charge, and I'm gonna use another superiority dice.
Okay.
So that is a 5 plus 4, so that's 9 regular damage.
Yep.
That radiant damage is a 3, which is gonna give me another 3 back for health, for a total of 10 back, and then we got a 6 on that superiority dice.
Okay, and you get one last attack.
Cool. That is that's an 8. That's gonna miss. I'm
Okay.
cool with that. And then I'm gonna back up maybe like 15 feet just to give me a little space.
This way or this way?
Yeah, that's fine. The first
Okay.
way is good.
All right. Yeah, since he already got his reaction, he can't do anything there. But so you see that Santa goes to step forward. All of a sudden, there's a bit of a rumble around you, and from your vantage point, Thapora and Moroku, you guys can see that the chest containing Bob has been thrown into the void, and you can see that there's almost like a singularity down at the bottom, and this glint of light comes from there as Bob has reached the singularity. And as that happens, you see a bit of explosion of light as Santa looks around and says, "What is happening? What is..." And he grabs the crown on his head and says, "Oh, this pain! What has been thrown? What has been sent into the void?" And he looks over and sees who's standing there, and says, "What was in that chest?"
Bob?
Santa is going to send a no missile at you the moment you say that.
I'm sword.
I only did what you asked.
Yeah, how does I know? He said dead weights. That's quite literally what Bob is.
He looks at him and he says, "Your inferior intelligence. I could not see into the chest through your eyes and mind."
You never asked what was in the chest.
You're gonna take 10 points of damage as one of these Kringle elves is launched at you.
5.
Resistance, yes. Thapora, you can see that Santa is very distracted right now, and in a bit of an anger rage.
Ooh. Can I fly so that I'm like kind of like behind him so he can't really see me too well? And use my longbow +3?
Sure. Yeah, we could say you head up there and get a nice good shot. Go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
15.
Sorry, what were those?
Oh, I was doing my D20. It was a 15.
Oh, that hits. Plus your 11 would be a yeah,
11,
definitely hit.
Definitely hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Here we go. 12.
All right, and your next attack,
I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Coolio, go ahead.
Oh, that's the. Oh.
That's good. Yep, we'll need the damage if you hit. All right, 23. So 10 points. So you move into this more advantageous position. You knock 2 arrows, pull them back, and let them go. As it does, you see them embed into the back of Santa. That black ichor begins to seep out of him. When this happens, he drops to the ground. You see the crown that he had on his head, this black crown, falls off and kind of rolls over precariously near the void. Sorry, go ahead.
I run over and I kick the crown into the void.
Okay. So Moroku quickly runs over and kicks the crown into the void. As you see it tumbling down in, you hear a groan come from Santa as he goes, "Where am I?"
Change into Santa.
What? Who are you?
Spider-Man moment.
What is going on? Why does everything hurt? Oh, what happened?
You were possessed, apparently.
I wasn't. Was I nice or naughty?
You were very naughty.
You were uber
Depends
naughty.
what state.
Oh,
You new definition of naughty.
I'm so sorry. Please help me. It hurts so much.
I do an insight check to see if he's honest.
Go ahead. I will say that, though, it is fairly easy to tell that the demeanor of this Santa is far removed from the, like, colder, more, like, executing one of the previous Santa.
Well, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could definitely tell this, but, like, he could just be lying. Does anybody else do anything?
Can I roll a perception or an
I want to
insight?
chop Santa's head off.
You want to cut Santa's head off?
Yes.
Well, I will let Styx roll that perception check first.
Jesus Christ. Perception. That's a 19.
Yeah, like the state that Santa's in right now, you can definitely tell that this is not the same Santa that you had been fighting, and that this just seems like a very confused old man.
I look at all the people around.
What's the last thing you remember, Santa?
I was opening up a gift from somebody I had never known, and it was that crown, a crown of onyx, and I put it on, and that's the last I remember.
Do you remember who it says, or who the package said it was from?
I don't. But no, it's coming to me. And as this happens, the ground around you rumbles. All of a sudden, all these Kringle elves in here, they're all kind of like now snapping to. They're not making toys anymore. You're noticing that they are all kind of like slowly coming out of this haze. As the ground is rumbling, you guys all hear this groan come from down in the void that's around you. As that happens, skeletal hands reach up through these openings in the void, and you see Bob's face, his skeletal head, peer up into the void over top of all of you with the crown beset onto his head. And Santa goes, "It said from Bob." And that is where we're gonna end the Santa Needs Stopped Christmas one-shot special.
Oh,
Can we tie it to the same Santa?
down.
Yeah, no, that's a separate one. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That was the that not how I expected it to end, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta be you gotta play the cards you've been dealt.
Oh,
Flavor Flav.
that was unexpected.
Yeah.
We should've done-
Useless fucking party member.
It's always Kevin's fault.
First it's
always
Jack,
Kevin.
then it's Soap in the Halloween one shot. Now it's Bob. Oh.
Bob, it's Sebastian Savan, Jorgen, Hans, Walter.
That's it. That was it. That's why Santa couldn't remember. It was such a long title, and at the very end, it just said Bob. It's why he couldn't. It's why he didn't know who was in the box, because he had phased that part out of his mind.
Third Tower Command.
That's right. Oh man. All right. 1 second. Those of you that are watching in the streams, thank you very much. You folks have a wonderful night and a Merry Christmas to you.